Internet. It is Frank Black. I am here today with two new players. I have Wade on my left and Andrew on my right. We are playing Dregs, which is a cyberpunk game. Camera's up here. Okay. Well, you're waving to the television. Anyway,
Hi, TV Land.
Anyhow, so we are playing Cyberpunk. We are playing the Savage Worlds using Interface 0 rules. Where the situation is so far is that the characters have been recruited to find a corporate, a daughter of a fairly important corporate wiggy-wig who is in the Hive area of the Free City of Vancouver. After some investigation last game, they were able to track her to a apartment building, and after talking, shooting their way in, and eliminating all of the local gang who had been hired basically to sort of keep all this quiet, they discovered that one of Ramirez's contacts was actually responsible for this. Her name is Angie Kaisu, and Angie Kaisu is actually a cyber surgeon. And so I guess what happened was they shot their way in, and I'm going to give you a mature warning. I've put it onto the Twitch channel, but I'm going to tell you right now, there's probably going to be quite a bit of profanity. So if that bothers you, now's your chance. Anyhow, so basically Angie's was like, what the fuck, Ramirez? And that's kind of where we left off. There is a third persona involved in this, and that is their Decker, who basically runs High Rider for them, who is called Harefoot. And she basically is somebody that owes them a favor, so they called on that favor to basically help out. And she's been sort of watching their back. So every so often when I chime in with somebody who's talking in the background, that's Harefoot. What's happened is Harefoot has just chimed in. After you guys found out, this is actually kind of a bit of a Romeo and Juliet scenario. Apparently, two people from competing organizations discovered that they liked one another, and neither one of their corporations or their families would approve of it. And so they've hired Angie to basically ghost them, remove their templates, which allow them to actually be told who they are, etc., and make them invisible. So far, what was the name of the girl that you're after here? Angela Chu. She apparently has already had her boyfriend, who they do not know who it is, has already had his
Francisco.
Yeah, Francisco. Oh, right. Okay, Francisco Mendez. So you know him. Okay. Has already had his done. And apparently Angie was just about to start on Angela when there was gunfire in the hallway, and now the characters are here. Okay? Harefoot chimes in and says, however, you guys got to clean up quick because Hattori 6 gangsters have just come in through the front door. Now, in this world, the Yakuza protects some corporations, and Hattori 6 is a gun thug gang that actually runs for them. In doing so, they're basically guns for hire. Okay, and they have a reputation on the street of killing everything in sight. So the fact that they were hired to come and clean up whatever this mess is, it doesn't bode well for anybody who's involved. I'm just going to switch to the other view.
Should have kept the other card.
Already there. Okay. All right. So, this is the building. There is no trading.
No, but there's reading.
Oh yeah,
No, we can.
No,
we
not.
don't. We don't.
I wouldn't think so.
Oh, I thought we were allowed to show each other. No? Okay.
No.
Then that's okay.
It's supposed to be not only a surprise to me, but also a surprise to everybody else on the table.
I understand.
So this is the map. This is on the 7th floor of a building. The bloodstains represent where some of the local gang members were gunned down by our erstwhile colleagues. You can see that in the bed here we have Francisco, who has had his surgery done and is now officially a ghost, and here is Angela Chu, and she's waiting. Currently, there is a blocker on her. that actually stops her signal from getting out, allowing her to actually escape. Okay? Of course, we have Angie and Liao and Ramirez, who are our two erstwhile PCs.
And I'm assuming they're both like sedated.
Yeah, they're both long under. Yeah,
that's what I thought.
Yeah. So he has just come out of surgery, and in just coming out of surgery, he can't be moved. Okay. She, on the other hand, she is heavily sedated. For all intents and purposes, at this point, she is an object. She's made of meat, but she's an object. If you remove her chip, her blocking chip, she will instantly begin transmitting her location to the coordinates, and you know that there is not a bounty out. Well, there is a bounty out on her, which you're following, but as well there is like a watch, like there's a Nexus watch waiting for her to sort of pop back up,
Right.
which will probably summon enforcers from her father's company to the extent that he has the ability to do so.
Copy that.
Okay.
I do have an action I want to do almost immediately upon finding out that Angie's there.
Right. Now Angie is your contact,
I know
right?
she is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, do it.
But, well, the first thing I know to do is I look around. There's all sorts of medical equipment, right?
Yes, tons.
So I'm going to like run in there and say, hey, can you do anything about my face? Because I took that shot to the head.
That's right, you took it. Yeah. Who shot you?
That guy. The bad guy.
Dead guy.
Dead
Right.
guy.
Oh, right. You were shot in the back by your colleague.
No.
Who shot him?
I got you in the back.
With the shotgun?
Yeah.
That didn't really hurt me.
But you soaked it
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you heard the other guy shot me with his machine pistol.
Right.
And I took a bullet to the
in
head.
the face. Yeah.
And I would like to get some immediate first aid if possible from all this medical equipment that's lying around.
Okay, so now bear in mind, in the back of your Geist, based at your spine, you've now received a message from Harefoot saying, hey, you guys got people in the lobby. Do you tell Angie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're coming.
They're coming.
Okay. So, Angie is not really a combatant, right? She's a
Right.
doctor. Okay, she's an underworld doctor, so she's got some cool. What I am going to do is I'm actually going to make a roll for her spirit-wise to see whether or not she can beat the flight mechanism that is.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So she looks at you, and and of course you've taken a shot to the face. It kind of ripped off part of your cheek, right?
This is what I'm hoping.
So she looks at you, and then she turns to you, and she says, I better get out of this alive.
Yeah.
We all better.
Okay. So so she will actually do she'll do the business for you.
Okay, awesome.
Okay. She begins working, but her mouth does not stop. Okay.
Yep.
So she continues talking to you. It's like, the fuck are you guys doing here? Everything was going just fine until you guys showed up. Okay.
Give her a very brief overview.
Okay.
Looking for the girl. Tracked her here. Thugs got rough. We roughed back. Here we are.
All right. Sounds good. So, Edgy gets a 5, which is enough to heal a single wound.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. So
all I had.
So she first aids you.
Awesome.
Okay. She has an edge trauma surgeon, which gives her +2 to her
There's
healing.
also clear fatigue.
It does not.
I wouldn't think it would.
No, it does not.
Wow.
No, you need like a 5-minute breather.
Okay, so while I'm taking that 5-minute breather, gathering my thoughts.
What's that?
Gathering my thoughts.
Okay. Really? Already? You're going to play a card? Oh boy. Okay.
Was Jedi mind trick the planet?
Okay. All right. Well,
I have this knack every time I play. Every single time those
so
cards
this,
come out.
what's just happened now is we are playing Savage Worlds, and one of the core components of Savage Worlds is this little thing called the Savage Worlds Adventure Deck, which is basically a set of cards. I hand out one to every player per rank, and the card that was just played is Here Comes the Cavalry, meaning help arrives from the scene from some source to be determined by the GM. That's me. Doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be friendly help. Right? It means help, right? So it could be the police, but you guys are kind of sort of semi-wanted by the police, for example, right? It's also not necessarily. There's another card called Out of the Fire, which is, whatever your current danger is that's gone, but now there's something worse, right? Okay. Right. So that said, you hear Harefoot. She again in the back of your brain. She says, "Yeah, Hattori's. They're moving up the stairwell. 2 of them are in the elevator. They got somebody else in the building. I can't keep the doors open. They've got a decker in here with me. I'm gonna jack.
You're gonna like take off.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna jack out so that because someone's in the system that's gonna come after her. All right, well let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's head up. Grab her. Or
Ask Angie, what's your escape plan? You have one, right?
So, what the fuck do I need an escape plan for? I'm here doing some surgery. Finish surgery, leave. That's my escape plan.
all right. Well, I'm gonna run over.
Okay. So let's pause for a second. So this card happens immediately. Okay.
Yep.
So let me just draw a card for exactly who the help is. Okay. Okay. So so what I'm doing now is I'm drawing just a basic playing card. I interpret these cards according to what we're doing. I've drawn the 7 of clubs, which means something violent has happened. Of course, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys are in Lorien, right? Which is kind of this overgrown area in West Vancouver. And as you were there, this area is very... The corporations didn't want it, so it's kind of become a bit of beginning a melting pot for people who are cast-offs of society. Okay. Recently, however, corporations have once again begun moving into the area. You know, selling stuff, setting up stores, etc., etc. Okay. So directly across the street from the actual building itself, there is a mall mart. Okay, which is sort of a general store where you can buy just about anything. Basically you walk into a tunnel, you kind of do your ordering, and it all kind of appears inside of a tray beside you, and you can see through the glass. And when you pay your card, the glass opens, so you take your stuff. Okay, without warning, that detonates. Okay. So you hear a sudden blast, okay, and the lights in your building actually dim for a moment, and the glass, you can hear glass shattering all over the place, and in sort of a freak of all of your geists, there's suddenly this blast across all your geists, which is down with corporations, you know, free the people, and then as all of the firewalls sort of reboot and kick in again, okay. This happens not infrequently, but what you do know is the police who are on the payroll of the corporations will be here very quickly to investigate. Okay, you would guess in less than 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, you want to dig in? Go to the roof. They're going to be flying over.
Police?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
So, a couple things. Right here on the map, this is actually, it doesn't show, so let me just kind of obscure that for you.
I could really use Harefoot now.
I know,
Let's see what's on the roof.
This is actually a doorway to a balcony. Okay? Right there.
Well,
Where?
right there. The little hash marks on the top
I
left.
don't see hash mark. Oh, okay, yeah.
Right there. That's actually a balcony, right? So,
All right.
you know, it observes the front of the street, the front of the building.
Let me stick my head out there as stealthily as possible.
All right. So you
And
grab the
see
door.
what's what.
It's covered in grime. So you kind of haul the door open. You step outside. This is an old wire mesh balcony. Okay, and as you step on it, you can see that the concrete's kind of broken away. You can see the rebar underneath it. You're not exactly sure about the actual strength of it, but as you step outside, there is an acrid smoke that actually covers the thing. Whatever it was that blew up, it was big. Okay, like they weren't kidding. And so as you kind of step outside, there is sort of this dense smoke, and you can see crowds of people gathering below. Okay. Also in the distance, you can hear the buzz, bull, 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 of approaching police vehicles.
All right, let's go.
Go where?
Up. I got a plan. I've always got a plan. Okay, run in the room.
Okay.
And I'm going to hoof Angela over my shoulder.
Okay.
And
Are you a big guy? What's your strength?
8.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're easily able to carry somebody.
We're going up. Hey, Angie, what's on the roof?
Fuck if I know. You
fuck
got
it,
to take both of
Let's
them. Yeah, well, you can't leave him.
Why not? We're not here for him.
He's my fucking patient.
We're not here for him. Let's go.
But I'm here for him.
Can he be moved
What's that? Not you. You'll have to take the bed.
to the roof?
No, what?
Yeah,
Sorry.
it ain't happening.
It ain't happening. We're not here for
We
him.
can either.
We're not here for him.
Fuck. Well, I'm not leaving.
Then see ya.
Well, we gotta. Shit.
We're not here for that guy. What are we gonna do? Haul that bed with us?
No, but I can't screw Angie. We just fucked up her day.
Yeah, her day's not our problem.
It will be. Let's dig in.
See, eventually, all missions come to the point where one goes sideways.
Let's just dig in.
No.
If you want to scout, go scout the roof. Well, I'll go scout the roof. Stay here with Angie. And we'll see what's up.
Oh, this
See if there's a way down, fire escape or something.
with the bed.
No, not with the bed.
Yeah. So you're thinking, okay. So Angie, she won't leave him, right?
Yep.
At the same time, she also recognizes, she's not stupid either, right? So she recognizes that if you leave him here, or if leave her here, she'll probably die, right? So she's not dumb, but she can't leave him. That she's got her own. She wouldn't leave you guys either, right? Mm-hmm. So that doesn't, so worst case scenario, if you need to move him, of course she's a doctor. The first thing she says, no, he can't be moved. But
Of course.
if he,
It means it sucks if we move him, but
yeah.
yeah. Okay. You want to scout or me?
Fuck. I have to put her back down on the bed.
Okay.
All right.
And, all right, I'll go scout it out.
Are you
stay
very
with your
Are you very
girlfriend.
sneaky?
I'm sneaky enough.
All right.
You stay with your girlfriend. I'm going.
Okay, so you head back out into the hallway?
Yeah.
All right, so you head back out into the narrow hallway, okay?
2 knocks when you come back.
Right. Remember right here. This is all. This is covered with bullet holes where you guys basically chewed up this with your machine guns earlier.
Yep.
Okay. See.
Looks like a gang war that went right past the door, right?
Okay. Hold on. Before I do that, I just had a thought before I stepped out of the door.
Okay.
Okay, I run back in the room, and I grab one of the blankets. I grab the blanket off one of the beds.
Okay.
I grab some random, I just scoop up some random medical looking stuff.
Okay.
Okay? And then I run back out in the hallway.
Yep.
And I head towards the stairwell.
Right.
About halfway down the hallway, I take some of the random medical stuff and I drop it on the floor.
All right. You're trying to distract them.
I'm trying to make it look like we ran out of there. Yes.
All right. Okay. So this is effectively an intelligence trick. Okay, a smarts trick.
Okay.
So what you do is you actually roll your smarts.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. I left my dice in the car.
What?
I know. What was I thinking?
You need dice to play the game.
I know. I also needed beer and chips, and I took priority. And my brain has limited capacity. Okay, so 5.
What'd you roll there? 2. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Okay, 5. Okay, so that is basically the difficulty they have for observational, right? So what they'll do, come up, make a notice, and what you're doing is you're attempting to lay a trap for them, right? You're not sure how long it will trick them for or deceive them for. Okay, what do you do after you do that?
Okay, so my plan is I am making it look like they left the room.
Yeah.
A bottle of pills fell on the floor.
Okay.
In our haste, and then I'm going into the stairwell, and I'm going like halfway up the upstairs, and I'm laying the blanket down as if it fell off in our haste, and then I'm coming back just so it looks like we went upstairs.
Gotcha. Okay, so basically you're attempting to lead them away.
Yes.
All right. Fair enough. As you're sort of throwing those things up the stairs, you can hear the elevator moving. Mm-hmm. Now this, if you recall correctly,
The elevator was busted.
Right. So my apologies. The
That's why
elevator
we took the
was
stairs.
That's right. You guys took the stairs. You can hear heavy footprints on heavy footsteps on the stairs, thundering up from below. You can also hear. Do you speak Japanese?
No.
Okay. You can also hear these guys yelling at each other in Japanese. They sound agitated. Is probably the best way to describe it. Okay.
Now, I'm gonna, as I hear that, I'm gonna pause for a second and listen.
Okay.
Am I hearing them go in and out of the doorways?
Well, if you recall, like this is the stairwell right here, right?
Yes.
And it's open.
Oh, it's
so
open.
Remember, like it's basically set over set.
Are they kicking in doors? Are they banging on doors?
No, they seem to know where they're going.
They seem to know where to go. Okay, that's what I was trying to find out. All right, well then hopefully my little diversion works.
Okay.
And I go running back into the room.
All right, let's dig in.
And then we start digging in.
Okay, so what's digging in look like to you guys?
Digging in looks like I'm going to be up behind that door, right under my name.
Okay.
You go under, see the other open doorway?
Yep.
Yeah, take up that position.
Yep.
So we have a intersection of the doorway.
So
Tell Angie, take
remember
cover
this
back
door here
behind.
is open as well, right?
Yep.
Because those guys.
Oh,
Yeah, but that's, we don't care
That's
about
fine.
that. I'm just saying, here, behind this door.
Oh, that door opens the wrong way. I'm gonna go into the little room there because the door.
No, it
opens.
swings up. Well, knock it off. Knock it off the fucking door. Take it down. You need cover. We need intersection on there. There's no
Oh,
place to
actually,
cover.
you're right. So I am going to. Whoever designed this house did a
I
bad
know
job.
that's fucked up.
Like, why would the doorways clank into each other?
Well, the exterior door should open out.
The
No, it
bathroom
should.
door should open
Should.
in, is what it
The
should.
exterior door is
What
always open.
bathroom door opens out into the hallway?
Okay, I can tell you why. Because the bathroom is too small. This is actually a real.
I
Design,
understand.
Yeah,
right?
that's fine.
I'm just like, who
But
designed these?
in the bathroom, so you can cover if that opens.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I want to be in the bathroom with my gun
Mm-hmm.
as the door opens, so that it opens and I'm like right there. So that when the head comes around the doorway, it's pop pop.
Take that door off then.
I don't have time.
You got to do it. Smack here. I take my base 10 strength arm and I rip the fucking door off.
Okay.
Because if they open that door,
Strength
they're going to pin you in.
Strength roll. So remember, this is a basic apartment, right?
Yeah.
So the idea, people who live on basic live here, so they make them basically indestructible.
Yeah, well, there's enough room. The door doesn't cover the doorway. I can have a little.
No, but if they open that inward-facing door, it's going to pin the bathroom door shut. You're going to be shooting blind through two
All right, do
doors.
it.
5.
Okay, fair enough. So you rip one of the hinges off, okay, and the door sort of topples outwards. But even pulling with all your might, you cannot unlever the door from the bottom hinge. Okay, you manage to bend it out of shape terribly.
Okay. As long as he can he see out? Is it bent?
Yeah, and you will have like a point or two of cover from the door itself if you
Good to
will.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's dig in. Tell Angel to take cover behind the wall or wherever. Just take cover
Okay.
and try not to get shot.
So what do you have in your hand?
I have my bullpup.
Okay, so what I'm gonna rule is that in this close quarters, your bullpup, where you're there, like right there.
Around the corner from the door.
Okay, right now.
Well, not right here. I want to be right here.
Oh, okay. Sort of in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay, these are basically cinder block walls, right? So
Perfect.
okay.
So I can, as long as I can peek around the door and.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it is bullpup, so that's fine. Okay, so let's see whether or not your trick actually distracted anything.
And we close the front door and lock it.
You know, of course, that as soon as they hear gunfire,
It's on. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I know.
Okay, what do you have in your hands?
My pistol.
Your pistol.
My Militech machine pistol.
Oh, nice. Okay.
They're all coming up the stairs, right?
Yeah. Well, now they are because the elevator's not working.
Well, I'm saying it's not like we don't hear one guy. Usually we heard all the guys coming up the damn stairs.
Yes, you do.
All right.
Yeah.
Then forget this gunfire shit. They're shooting.
All right. Okay. So you hear people coming up the stairs. Do you speak Japanese?
No, I speak Swahili, Russian, Spanish, and English.
Right.
Because.
Yeah. Okay, so you come around the corner, or you hear them coming up the stairs. You close the door. The door is relatively soundproof, okay? However, right beside the door, right here, beside the door, is the actual... They don't have peepholes in the doors anymore. They actually have like a little video camera on the other side of the door, okay? And so, you can kind of observe that and then hide. What occurs is you actually see 3 guys approach from the other side of the door. Then the camera goes black. Right? It fuzzes out.
Right.
Awesome.
Okay. So you guys sort of hide in your positions.
Yep.
And now we have some fun. So one moment, please, and I had no idea what you guys would do. Sometimes as a GM, you're like, oh, I think they'll do this. And then other times you're like, nah, they're going to do this. And then both times you're wrong.
Mm-hmm. You go to the bar. What do you do next? Kill everybody in the bar. Why? Because it means killing.
Sometimes you just go do some killing.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know who these guys are. Don't know why they're here. Harefoot's gone. Can't ask her what's up. They might be after him, but I can't think of a Japanese Francis.
Francisco.
Even worse.
Okay.
Of course, I'm Ramirez and I speak Swahili. So.
You hear the door creak. Okay. And then suddenly there's a cacophonous explosion. Okay.
Our door?
Yeah.
Oh, good thing we're in cover.
Okay. They have used some sort of breaching charge to actually blow the door off of its hinges. Okay. And in so doing, you guys are right beside the door. Now, I'm going to offer you cover for the walls, but I am going to roll damage.
I thought it was concrete. Cinder block.
Like I said, I'm going to offer you cover for the walls. However, you're in an enclosed space. Mm-hmm. This is a concussive force. Mm-hmm. By nature... Well, you're in the military. Work with me here.
Blows out the window. It's directed. I'm around the corner from cinder block.
Dude, I'm with you, okay? The other thing, too, is a lot of the blowback is going to go right into that room with the 2...
And into the hallway.
Yeah.
Could care less.
What's that?
Nothing.
Okay, so you guys are going to start... so I rolled 10 damage. I'm going to give you 5 armor for the wall. Okay? So 10 minus 5, 5. Is that better than your toughness?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. So you are going to start with your ears ringing. Okay?
Okay, can't hear shit, dazed. So what's the penalty to hit?
You're shaking.
Just a shake?
We're started shaking. That makes sense.
Why do I need a shaking chip?
Yep, take a blue one. There you go. Okay, and let's get some cards on the table.
Ha ha ha!
So, what do you want to do, big guy?
I'm going to go twice.
Twice, okay. So, we just draw an initiative card, and my game, one of the house rules is, if you draw a joker, you can actually decide not to act on the joker, but in fact to draw 2 different cards, and act normally on both of them. So, Queen of Diamonds, and...
a joker.
8 of Diamonds. 2 pretty decent cards. 8 of Clubs. And I will act on 5. Alright, so you don't see anything yet. As stuff is revealed to you, I will bring it up on the map.
Okay. So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
When the explosion went off, the door went flying in.
Yep.
Did it take my door off the hinge?
On a red card, yes. Yes.
Alright. Okay. So then I have, can I see?
Well, first off,
you can unshake.
Right. That's spirit?
Spirit check, yes.
4.
4. So you are unshaken. You cannot act this round unless you spend a penny. Okay, and a penny spent. Sounds good. Do it.
Okay, so when the smoke clears,
Yep.
and I have no door and they have no door, And I'm sitting there with my pistol.
Right, but you're still around the corner, right? So
I get it.
Okay, so you want to pop out?
Well, can I see?
You want to do like a quick check? Like a, around the corner?
Yeah.
All right.
Does that count as anything?
What's that?
Does that count? Because I'm over here going like this.
Ow, shit. Does it count as anything? Like, does it?
Well, yeah. Like,
could
could he say?
Well, just for a
and
second.
I hold my
just
turn?
for a second. Can you move my little icon there?
Sure. Where do you want to move it?
Oh, okay. I just wanted to see. So I'm now behind that little.
Yeah.
Right.
The wall into the
Okay.
back.
No, because I was curious if all of a sudden there was just nothing in between me and them.
Mm-mm. Yeah. The charge that they took down specifically will destroy the door. The concrete is basically immune to it. It's scarred.
Like a C4 door breaching charge.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes.
All right. So I am going to
hold.
Well, yeah. Well, you.
I can't even see you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to peek.
Okay. So yeah. So when you peek around, sorry, my apologies. This guy right here. You do see a fellow directly outside the door.
Okay.
Okay.
So
If there's another one you don't know, but that's the guy you see.
Did he notice? Well, I don't know. I can't see.
There's smoke everywhere. You see a shape.
I see a shape. That's fine. So if you know, in my mind, with what's going on, I don't think he's noticed me. So I'm going to wait for him to come in so I can shoot him in the back.
Mm-hmm. Him and 3 of his friends.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So did that peek? Does that burn this queen though?
See, I'm trying to. Tactical awareness generally doesn't, burn a card, right?
Would unshaking? I guess unshaking would still.
Oh yeah, unshaking.
Unshaking is a free action,
Okay.
Got it.
right?
Okay.
So what happens is, in spending a Benny is also free. So
Okay.
you become unshaken automatically by spending the Benny. So that means you can act if you wish. So you're going to be held.
Yes.
Okay. So
Right.
here's the problem. Sorry, and my apologies for this. You can only hold one action. So what occurs is they act on 5. You're going to lose an action if you hold.
Right. Shit. Fuck. Okay. That's okay. Whoop. What does Din do?
What?
Din. Din. It's a drug. I have 2 doses of it.
Oh.
Fuck you up.
Yeah, so Din is it's kind of like a slow motion drug.
Mm-hmm.
What it does is it actually slows the world down for you.
But everything sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you feel you feel like you're acting in slow motion, things are happening normally, but your reactions are just right. It perverts your world sense.
So there's no tactical.
It is not a combat drug. No. You want booster or juice.
Oh, this
or,
is anti.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
So I'm
depressing.
going to
Okay.
use my queen action
Okay.
to go in my little fanny pack
Yeah.
and take one of my doses of juice.
Okay. Okay, so you juice up. Okay. Do you have juice?
I do 2
Oh,
doses.
cool, nice. Okay. What we're going to do now is juice has a power of D6. So roll a pair of D6s. Actually, do you have medicine?
Medicine?
Yeah, okay. So then roll 2 D6s.
Do
Yep, absolutely.
10.
Now, there's a pretty ferocious hangover. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
I'll find that out. This is my first time using juice.
We're all gonna die. What you to do? This looks fucking interesting.
All right. So what juice does is it, first off, gives you the quick. So you're
Can I
automatically...
just upgrade my quick to something else?
Yeah, very quick.
Very quick.
Do you have quick?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you'll now take no card less than 8. 8 or less.
Okay.
Okay? So that's the first thing. So I'll take your card. The second thing it does is it boosts your vigor by a die type.
Okay.
Okay, and it boosts your agility by a die type.
Got it.
Okay. It does not make you any more accurate with your gun or anything like that, but it does make you kind of a rage monster. Okay. So you hit it, and then what we'll do is when we're done, we actually roll for addiction. Okay, so that was on 8 or on Queen. You act again on 8 of diamonds, or are you going to hold?
Now I'm going to hold.
Okay, fair enough. Yourself?
I got to unshake.
Yeah, do it.
Ooh, pair of 2s. So I guess I'm shaking it.
Yep, unless you want to spend a penny to unshake and be able to act this round.
I do?
Okay, sounds good.
And my action is to hold.
Okay, sounds good. Alright. They're not really holdy kind of guys, so after the door blows in, they immediately move into the room. Okay? Oops. Why? Oh, wrong. So I'm just going to reveal these guys right now. Alright. So there are 3 of them. Okay? And as you are, like, you're standing in there, these guys basically charge into the room. Okay? They have guns in hand. You do notice, by the way, that they have heavily tattooed faces. Okay? And so they sweep in.
Yakuza.
They sweep in. Their faces are actually tattooed with like oni, like Japanese oni. Mm-hmm. Okay, and as they sweep in, they're not military, right? But they're fairly decently equipped gangsters. Okay, so what they'll do is they'll actually clear corners and all of that kind of good stuff.
Will they?
Yes.
Well, it's going to suck because I held my action.
Yeah. So what happens is this guy sweeps in. He's going to go to the left. The second guy is going to go to the right.
Got it.
Okay. And they're going to clear their corners. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys are held. I assume that you'll probably want to interrupt that.
The second I see a face, it's getting a good bullet.
We're just sitting there.
Okay. Yeah. So this is how it works. We will now make, if you want to interrupt them, you roll your agility versus their agility.
Agility.
Okay.
What do I need?
What's that?
What do I need?
You need, so we'll do the first one. This is, he went left. That's your guy. 5 is your interruption.
5.
Okay, now I'll remind you, your agility is 1 higher right now.
Yes, but I'm not dice. I rolled a 3.
All right, okay, so 5. Tie goes to the player.
Okay.
Okay. For yourself, I got a 5.
I got a 4.
So you can re-roll with the Benny, or you can add.
I got a 5.
All right. Okay. So you will both interrupt. Okay. Great. I'll take your cards, and you guys will act, and then I will act. Okay. Do it. Yeah. So we'll go with you first.
I shoot him in the face.
All right. Sounds good.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
No. No, that's not what I do.
So I'm going to remind you that at point blank range, you actually use their parry to hit them, not the range modifier. Right? So you guys are side by side, which means that for all intents and purposes, you're firing a gun in hand-to-hand combat.
Exactly, which is why I am going to utilize hand-to-hand combat.
Okay.
And I am going to take him down.
Okay, sounds good. So remember, your martial arts gives you +1 to hit. Okay. These guys have 6 parry.
6 parry. Oh, we're so good. So I had a 5.
5.
6.
Okay, give me a location, please.
You hit him squarely in the number 10.
Oh, okay, so it's a leg shot.
I grab his leg.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah. So go ahead and make your
a
damage.
leg sweep him with my foot.
Sounds good.
My damage is...
It's going to be
strength.
Your modified strength. So D10.
Did juice boost my strength too?
Strength and agility, yes.
Oh, I thought it was vigor and agility you said.
Well, yeah, so sorry, my apologies. We only use 4 stats in this game. So your vigor is the equivalent of your strength.
Oh, I understand. So those are just 2.
They're
Okay.
just tied together.
That's why they're the
It's
same.
just because it's, there's, yeah.
Okay, and then, so that plus a d6, right?
Plus a D4 for your martial arts.
Do I get a +1 to this too? Cause
You do not.
I do not. No?
Just a hit.
It's worth asking. 8.
8. All right. So he comes around. You see the gun. You reach out for the elbow smash. You miss. So you kind of punch downwards, and you sort of fist stab him right in the thigh. It's not a telling blow. Okay. Mm-hmm. However, he does. He is shaken. Okay. So like he He doesn't scream in pain, but you think you've angered him. Okay.
Meanwhile,
I want to just drop the gun because it's slung.
Okay.
Fiber knife.
Okay.
And go.
So I'm going to pause here for a second.
Because I'm told I have to parry with a rifle. So I'm not using my rifle.
No. Okay, you guys are in close quarters.
Yeah.
Right? So would you have prepared melee weapons?
Well, if I'm sitting behind, if I'm like this, I'm expecting to not have to parry because I'm in a mount position.
Right.
I'm ready to just pivot and fire.
Right.
Right. So if I can't do that, here I am. If I'm waiting for them to come around the corner and the mechanics are such that I can't shoot reliably, I wouldn't have the weapon. I'd have a different weapon.
So here's a couple things. If they were coming in and they were unaware, you would get something called the drop on them, which gives you +4, which would have been a trivial thing to do, right? These guys, they're looking for trouble, right? So when they come in, they have their guns up. They're on tack alert 9 coming in, right? Which means, he's checking his corners. When he checks the corners, he'll see your gun, which means that he will react, right? As soon as he can.
Okay.
So if that's the case, in that particular situation, because you're right beside each other, right? So do you have your melee weapon out?
I do.
Okay, sounds good. So that means you'll roll fighting.
All right. Which is D shitty plus a D shitty. All right. What am I going to be? 6?
6 is his target number.
All right. No problem. I have 4, 8.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to say you guys are close enough for this to apply to both of you. Okay.
You got +4 in your next roll.
excellent teamwork. Hero and Jason has a +4. Yeah.
So that's an 8. Okay.
All right.
Now, one other mechanic that I want to remind you of, just for the future, is you do have the ability to either fight defensively or aggressively. So if you fight aggressively, +2 to hit, +2 to damage, -2 to your defense.
Oh,
Right.
Well, that's just how this guy rolls. He's overconfident.
Right. Right. You can also fight defensively, which basically does the exact opposite.
I can't. I'm fighting for an RV, goddammit. And I'm overconfident.
So I can't do it retroactively. So
That's
I'm going to say I'm saying you do get him. So give me a location and roll your damage, please. So this is with the arm, right?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a righty.
So
all right. So I've got my D6 plus a D10 for strength.
yep.
That's 10.
That's it.
No. This is the 10.
That's a 10. You had the 10.
They both 10.
They're both 10s. Wow. One's in hundreds. All right. So and
I
this
need
is
96 points of damage.
and this is a +2 armor piercing.
Okay.
10.
So that's pretty good. All right. So he pops in. You crack him in the knee. You step around. You stab him. The blade basically punches through this leather jacket that he's wearing, and you can see it actually come out the other side. Okay. You pull it away. As you do so, kind of tearing away all the upper tendons, and I'll just rule him down and out. Yeah. Okay.
All out of cards, all out of bennies, all out of dice, all out of chips, all out of beer. Oh my god.
Home time. Okay, so they still get to act. Okay, so that guy that you attacked, he was shaken. He will get to unshake, so he does so now. Okay, so he unshakes, but he will not act until next round.
It's like, what the fudge just happened to me? Where did this ninja come from?
Pretty much, yeah. The other guy, he'll see the dagger. Oh, I know what he's going to do. So no, he doesn't even have to check. Okay, so he sees he sees you step out from behind that wall. Okay, he's basically directly behind this guy, and so what he does is he turns his gun to the wall, and he just Hail Marys through the wall.
Into the concrete?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay. So he will open full auto. So I need an extra D8.
Into the cinder blocks. Good luck. Good luck, buddy.
It's not
Oh,
like I
you
stepped
have
out.
no idea what
I
he's
pulled
shooting.
him out. Well, yeah, he could have super armor.
I
piercing,
guess.
military,
Rocket round.
depleted uranium.
Active uranium.
Boys.
Only one settles any argument.
Right.
Oh, fuck. Alright, well, there's your dice back.
Thank you.
Alright, yeah. So his trick maneuver to shoot through the wall. Yeah, the highest I rolled was 2. So, yeah, good for that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so we'll go to cards for the next round. No,
The
either
lowest
less.
I could get.
Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay, sorry. I'll take your card back. My apologies.
Oh, you had
too?
to shuffle.
I didn't shuffle.
Oh, you did shuffle after the
Because
Joker,
I drew
yeah.
a Joker and had to shuffle.
Yeah, sorry. It's actually a house. I would have taken any card back, even if you had beaten me,
That's of course.
because we
I would have pointed it out.
we
even
had
if
that
I'd
house
drawn
rule
ace.
some time ago.
Even if that ace had come to me, I would have handed it back and said, "You need to shuffle."
No, you wouldn't have. You're a lying sack of shit.
I know that. I would have cringed, hoping you didn't notice.
Yeah. All right, one more time here.
Oh, that's much better.
Okay.
Enjoy that 4.
Okay, Jack of Hearts is first.
Oh, well, red belief back. Blah, blah, red beats black.
Nope, it's reverse alphabetical order.
Oh,
Spades.
It's like your
diamonds,
standard trumps of a card game.
I'm never under Trump. I will not ever be under
Oh
Trump.
boy. Politics.
Trumps, not Trump.
I don't care how many of them.
Okay,
All right.
your turn.
So this guy's where out in the hallway still?
Well, the guy who just fired in the
Yeah,
hallway is. This other guy is directly in front of you. You actually have he has your.
Oh,
back.
it's yeah. So you're I'm in the back. Let's
Okay,
go.
sounds good.
Stand
You
aside.
will get a +1 ganging up bonus on him, so
Yay.
you can roll to hit.
Roll to hit, buddy. Roll to hit.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Bar 4.
No, I used my +4 already.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
It's yours next.
All right, so +4. So 9. Okay, not a raise, just enough for regular damage. Give me location. Go ahead, and roll damage.
You stab him in the 6.
Abdomen.
1, 2, 3. 4. This
In the
is
liver.
That's
is this-
D10,
That's
yep.
a D10. All
Yep.
right. Hit him for a solid 7.
All right. AP2, though, right?
AP2.
All right. Well, enough to shake him, but the wound is it's a glancing blow. Okay. Well, as glancing as your cybernetic arm can make it. Okay, we'll go to the Jack of Clubs. I'll take your card.
I try to punch him as hard as I can.
All right. Are you talking all-out attack punching?
You need to get me some martial artsy
All-out
with this big
attack.
evil arm.
Yeah. All-out
Yes.
attack usually +2 to hit, +2 damage, -2 to defense.
That's fine.
Well, that's what I always want to do. Did that get counted on my last hit?
No.
I always want to be all out. I'm
Right.
always all out.
Just remember that. You got to
Okay,
remember
so
that.
+3 on your
Yeah,
roll.
yeah.
You need 6 or better.
So plus
Write
3
that down.
plus
You
Plus
get
two?
+1 for martial arts, +2 for the all-out
and
attack.
+4 for that.
Oh.
So plus
Yeah,
7.
+7.
That's
Ooh,
-2 to defense.
Yes.
To all out. All right. That's kind of how I have to roll.
10.
that's enough for a raise.
Okay.
Give me a location.
Oh!
So it's going to be your
Hits
strength.
him squarely in the 5.
Okay, yeah, abdomen again.
Punch him in the belly.
Okay, so no strength plus D4 plus a D6 for the raise.
Raise. Right, I forgot. Raise. 6.
+2 is all attack. All right. Okay, so he's already shaken, so he is taken out of the fight.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Okay.
It's a 2. Did you add your +4? Mm-hmm. That's all right. But yeah, that's to hit, not to damage.
Yeah, just to hit. Okay. I've already taken your cards, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Now that guy tries shooting the wall again.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Okay, he does not enter the room.
What?
And he disappears down the
We
hallway.
don't see him, so he's fucked off.
Oh, he's going to get his buddies. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so we do cards, and you guys can decide what "let's go" means exactly.
Yeah, that'll be 2.
The other thing too is I forgot this last time.
Oh, right. We get a Benny if we get a Joker. And we get another Benny because we got another Joker.
Oh, the cards are stacked. So it's 2 moves or what?
Or
Plus 2 to everything.
Plus 2 to everything.
Yes,
And
and
you
act
go
whenever
first.
you want.
And you go. Oh, you act when you want?
Whenever you want.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's different, right? You could say, I'm going to wait. Somebody comes in. You don't have to interrupt.
Right.
You just act.
I'll take 2.
So they'll be side by side. Okay.
Unless someone drew a 9 of diamonds.
Ace. That would be humorous if somebody drew a 9 of diamonds.
And just interjected. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to quickly run down the hall.
Okay,
Find
so
the
you
guy.
chase him?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'll remind you, you are currently unarmed.
No.
Oh, right. I ruled everybody was ambidextrous, right? That was,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Because of bio. Okay, so. Alright.
That's just wrong.
Okay, run. Yep. Damn it.
Alright. So I'm just going to move these guys off to the side, if that's okay. Because you've downed them. Let's move them out of the way here.
And just flung the bodies in the back of the room.
Alright, so you come out. As you do so, that guy is down by the corner. Tuck, 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 and he will attempt to interrupt your move.
Oh, goodness. Hello. Hello.
Go ahead.
What am
Roll
I-
your agility.
Roll my agility with my
5.
wild dice, right?
Yep,
I get to
absolutely.
use my wild dice. Where's my wild dice? 5.
All right. Yeah. So you see him. He brings up the gun, but you get to act first. He is crouched behind the corner.
I went up to him and knee him in the face. Bam!
Well, you're gonna charge him.
I'll out charge him.
I don't know why we call this cyberpunk. You guys never use guns. Not really.
All right.
Might as well be fencing in dystopian Vancouver.
Still looks like regular Vancouver to me.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Okay, so, again, I'm not going to remind you every time that you have the option of all-out attacking.
I am all out attacking him,
All right.
charging him.
Alright, sounds good. So you charge forward and attack. You aren't technically charging, you're just running forward. Okay, so you will roll to hit. His parry is 6.
Yes.
But he is considered to be he is, because he's aiming a gun, he suffers, he suffers -2
-2.
parry.
Parry. So I have to beat a 4, and I get +3. So
Yeah.
all out attacking.
No.
6.
Seems like he might do it.
It's a 10.
That's enough for a raise.
A raise.
Go ahead and
Hits him
location.
right in the 9.
The solar plexus.
Shoulder.
Oh, that was.
Oh my, no.
I can't even.
You can't bend any damage.
So the worst, like, 5.
Okay.
Could have been a 3.
Could have been.
Alright, so you charge forward. As you do so, yeah.
I shake him and he's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's enough to sort of knock him back, but not off balance. So he'll act on his Joker. And I will roll to unshake. Ooh. So it's 7. I'll spend a penny to act. And yeah. Okay. So he's unshaken.
He doesn't need a drink.
What?
I'm getting a cola. Do you want a cola?
Oh, yes. In the doorway, you'll find a St. Ambrose.
Cola, Greg?
Please. Thank you. Okay, what does he do? So you're at point blank range. Yeah, he's got his gun in his hand. He's going to open up, despite the fact that you are... Oh, but wait, you all had attacked.
Are there girls there?
I attack the darkness. I'm about to see the darkness.
Where's the Mountain Dew? All right. Okay, he only has a single round left in his clip.
Oh,
He
good.
just tried to fire through the wall.
Right.
Right.
Thank goodness.
So your parry is normally...
5.
Now it's 3.
Yes.
That's his target number.
Yes.
Dun dun dun. 6. Not enough for a raise. Give me a location, please.
Right into 3.
Ooh. 3 is the arm.
Yes.
What's the head?
1
Two.
or 2.
2. And
What can
12
you
is
do at one?
unmentionables.
12 is the nibbly bits.
Unmentionables. Like, is that,
Which shall not be named.
Yes.
Okay, so he hits you in the arm. Does your jacket cover the arm?
It does indeed.
Okay. So that's for 6. So it's
So 4.
not solid. What's that?
So because I have a 2,
Because you have 2 arms. What's your toughness?
my toughness is 4.
Okay, and your armor is
2.
2. All right, so it's only shaken anyhow. There are no wounds to convert. So you are shaken though, because you've just been shot in the arm, and it kind of stings.
Keep getting shot. These bullets hurt.
Yeah. So we got a pair of 9s over there.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with those?
Well, I have to ask a question. Each one of these, if I'm adjacent to this guy on... Well, can I even get past?
What's that?
Can I even get past?
It's a tight hallway, right? Like this,
Yeah. But can I get past?
It's agility versus agility. If you fumble, you both fall to the ground.
Yes. I've got no line of sight
No.
because I'm behind. And, well, and I can only hold one action. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to step out into the hallway.
Okay.
So I have some semblance of line of sight.
Yep.
I'm going to get down and brace against the wall or aim,
Okay.
I guess, and chill until this guy gets out of the way.
Okay, so now bear in mind, you can shoot through friendly targets,
Oh, I know. I can shoot right through.
but if on a 1 you hit him. But you can always benny that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I'll just... Yeah, okay. Get down, aim, take the shot.
Okay.
Get down, take the shot. Whatever.
So a couple things. He's down around the corner. He's there for a reason. So normally the target number would hit him would be 4. It's 6 behind the cover. Okay. So if you take this round to aim and then next round fire, you get +2 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. I'll take both your cards.
I'm aiming.
Wouldn't you move and then aim and then shoot? As your second action?
Well,
Yeah. So move
Yeah.
and aim.
Aim.
First action.
Yeah.
Second action. Shoot.
yeah, that's what. Okay, now
Yeah.
okay. I thought so.
so I can take a
Single
+2.
shot?
And this is an all-out shot?
No, you can't.
No, I can't all out shoot.
Only when we combat.
Pull it hard! All right. That would be a worse shot. And my shooting is only a 10.
You have a D10 shooting.
Yeah. No, a D8. 8.
Thinking, whoa, how did
Whoa,
that happen?
how that
Yeah, well, it'll happen. It'll happen soon enough. Bum bum bum. 6, 7, 8, 9,
Minus.
10, 11.
10, 11.
So I raise.
And you needed a 6.
Yeah.
So that is a raise. Okay, so a couple things here. If that D8 was a 1, you would have hit both of them.
Cool.
Right, but you didn't. Okay.
And the 6.
Right
Center
in
of
6.
mass. Lower mass. That's kind of solar plexus area.
Oh, I need another D8. Can I have D8? Should have had a D8. Yeah, 2D8 AP2.
And a D6 as well for the raise.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So, right,
Nelly.
12,
19.
19.
Yeah,
Yeah, so his chest just kind of came out the back.
yeah, exactly. So you basically blow a tunnel of sunlight through his midriff.
And I just take the bullpup.
Yeah. Now, yeah. You do, however, there are 2 things that you hear. Okay, so he's down. Okay. Nice shot, by the way. Let's move him out of the way here. Okay. So, the debris, like, suddenly there's a cacophony of noise out here, right? Explosion, hacking and slashing, shooting, right? Somebody trying to shoot through the wall. There's dust everywhere. You guys stop and it slowly settles, right? From elsewhere, outside, you can hear the sound of sirens, okay? And
Angie in the back.
guys. You can also hear from elsewhere in the building Japanese voices. Okay? Now, you don't speak Japanese. You have no idea what they're saying. But they seem to be receding.
So we hear something similar to, what the fuck?
Like that, yes. Okay? So, like if you look at it, right, you guys think that this probably would have felt a lot like an ambush, right? They were waiting for you, got people dead, So, that's... Yeah. The Hattori 6, they're not notorious for their suicidal tendencies. Let's put it that way. Okay?
Alright, so... Okay. I look down at these guys that have been killed.
Yep.
Is their pistol better than mine?
I know he just shot you, but what are you wearing?
What is this guy holding? These are pretty jacked up.
Dude, we gotta get out.
I know we do, but this takes 2 seconds. Militech.
Okay, let's back up a second. I'm going to need you to make a spirit check.
Okay.
You're
because I'm
juice
still...
shakes.
Oh, they just instantly, like,
I'm not done.
as soon as adrenaline comes down.
Let me roll.
3.
All right, yeah. There's more fucking guys. You got to get them.
Oh fuck. Okay, I go run. I unshake. Okay.
Okay.
I unshake.
Okay. Sounds good.
What was that again?
So yeah, you pause, and all your
I hear the voices.
blood is up, right? You're just like, fuck,
Cool.
these guys gotta die.
Okay. What do I do to unshake?
Spirit check. No, you're out of combat. As soon as you drop out of combat, shaking, you recover yourself.
I bet.
But you look around at them, and you're like,
I hear the voices receding.
More
I
of those
run down the
assholes,
stairs looking for people to kill.
okay. Fair enough.
With a rebel yell.
So your total on your spirit check was 3. With juice, you're at -1.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so it's actually 2 that you rolled.
Okay.
Due to the power of the drug.
Yep.
Okay. It kind of fucks up your friend or foe. What do you call it? Knowledge. Okay. And okay, so you chase them down the stairs. Okay. As you chase them down the stairs, okay, like there are several people sort of, coming out of their thing, and you have no problem just grabbing them, throwing them back in, elbowing your way past, okay? You charge downstairs, okay, and as you're approaching the lobby, we'll see whether or not your senses take over.
Okay.
Spirit check, please.
2.
And
Okay.
he's succumbed to the juice.
Yes.
The first police car rolls up outside.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so as you arrive at the front door, okay, you can actually see a black sedan, like so traditional gangster style, directly out there, and you can see these guys sort of throwing themselves into the car, right? And saying "Hoya, hoya, hoya," or whatever it is that you say with "go, go, go," right? You enemy, right? Like, so you raise your gun and you fire basically through the crowded street at them.
Okay.
Okay, directly across from the exploded mall mart.
Right.
Okay. You can hear police coming up the road.
Yeah, this will end well.
Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me for 1 second.
Now, what do you do?
Well, obviously, I'm out of control. I shoot them.
Okay, roll it. Shoot it. Blah, 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 blah.
Full auto. Like,
Full auto. Yep. So what you do is you roll extra d6s.
to hit?
Yep. So full auto is actually 3d6. Okay. They're all -2, but any of them can hit.
And I'm still in the hallway? Going.
Give me a second. Yeah.
2, 2, 3.
Okay, I'll take my die back. Don't
Thanks
poison
for
them.
poisoning my belly.
Anyhow,
I just fired.
Yeah. And it actually comes with the typical ramble. Ah! Okay.
As you motherfuckers!
That's
In
right.
Chinese.
So you are just like you're holding down the trigger. Okay.
Yes.
So meanwhile, upstairs.
Meanwhile,
Your Geist, by the way, is in the back. I'm sorry. Your Geist is Sensei, right?
Yes.
Your Geist is like, what are you doing? This is an unwise course of action. Is there anything I can do to help you?
I listen in and all I hear is...
Alright, so you arrive downstairs and so your fight or flight mechanism is 0. There's just fight right now. Okay, you're upstairs. He bolts downstairs.
Oh, shit.
Now, would you know that he has been juiced?
No.
No idea.
He was in the other room.
I know.
I've never done this.
Oh, shit. Angie, wait here. Pack your shit. I'm going to follow at a distance
Okay.
to see what the hell's going on. So I come down the stairs, drawn.
Okay.
Right? I don't know there's cops down there, so I'm just coming down the stairs and
Alright, so
what the hell's going on?
you move down the stairs. From below, you can hear him cursing up a stream of Chinese invective. Okay. And like he sounds like completely out of control. Normally, Jackson's kind of like this, calm, thinking kind of guy. You've never actually seen this happen before?
No.
Okay. So you head downstairs. You kind of get to the lobby, and you can see him standing. Like, you're not far behind him, right? Like, he bolted after him. Everybody sort of cleared out of the way when you're going by, whereas you had to push them out of the way. And when you get down there, he's standing basically in the middle of the street with his machine pistol, sort of hosing down,
Just folks.
He's obviously shooting at somebody that he's upset with, right? You can't help but notice that somewhere nearby is the sound of, like, you can hear the police cruisers nearby. Okay? Like the sound of those sirens.
Fuck. What are you doing?
Okay. You gonna try and talk him down?
Yeah. What the hell are you doing? What is going on?
Persuade or intimidate?
Persuade.
Okay, do it.
10. No, 5.
His persuade trying to talk you down gives you another spirit roll. You get +1 because of the success on the persuasion. Oh, finally.
7.
Because of the -1?
Yes.
Okay, but +1 for him.
Oh, so 8.
Okay. Yeah, so he, you're like, it's like, where's my ammo? It's like, what are you doing? And you suddenly realize, so, oh, hey.
All right. I scared them off. They're gone. All right. Let's get these guys out of here.
How close can I gauge the sirens?
So you're kind of, you got your gun down, but you're looking down the street. So in this area, they patrol with 2 types of vehicles, right? They generally don't do a lot of ground patrol. They generally fly overhead, and these are basically in tri-rotor helicopter kind of things. Okay, 1, 2, or 4-man. On the ground, they actually patrol in mechanized armor. Okay,
So that's slow.
so it's riot control gear, right? These things stand about 8 to 10 meters tall.
10 meters?
Yeah. They are.
Holy fuck,
They are. They're
Real slow.
They're exosuits.
Okay, I understand exosuits, but you just said 8 to 10 meters.
Yes.
That's
Like-
30 feet tall.
Yeah.
We're
like 20 to
talking
30 feet.
something out of
Battle mechs.
Yeah.
Atlas comes around the corner.
Well, not that big. Not that big. But
10 meters.
That's 30 feet. That's what a battle mech is.
an Atlas is.
Okay, so then it's
Quite a
more
bit larger.
along the lines of a Phoenix Hawk.
Yeah. Yeah. So these things and they are riot suppression,
I bet.
right? So they'll generally be sent to things like explosions to make sure that they're not ambushes for police officers, etc. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So you see that, right? And you know right now, even from a block away, their cameras are identifying threats, and the two of you are standing in the road with guns.
With weapons.
That's fine.
There's no way this ends well.
There's probably lots of people who came running out with guns. Everyone has guns.
We'll find out. Not really.
Oh, shit.
We're the only ones with guns.
Bunch of hippies ran out with flowers. Please, Walmart, come back.
We can put them out with love.
That's a presidential
All you need
platform,
is
isn't it?
Yes.
all you need is love.
All right. So we got Angie up. Okay. Run up.
We need to do an angioplasty.
Okay, so you grab him and pull him out of the way.
Yeah. Get him the fuck
All right.
inside.
So you grab him and pull him away, and from down the street through a tinny speaker, you hear, "Halt, malefactors! Stop where you are!"
Malefactors.
No,
We've only just met.
factors. Who uses that kind of language?
All right. We got to get
let's
Angie
get
the
in.
hell out of here.
All right. It is pre-programmed messages.
Right.
The idea is that malefactors is politically correct.
It seems
Because they care.
Right. Right.
All right.
Okay, so you grab him and run inside.
No, I yell back at the mech. It's ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, run inside. Grab Angie. Say, hey, pack your shit. We gotta go.
Okay, so you run back inside.
Yeah.
All you know when you run back inside is as the door is beginning to swing closed, you hear metallic objects falling outside. Okay, and as you turn and glance over your shoulder, you can see gas canisters. What's that?
Oh, goody.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Some sort of riot suppression gas. The door closes in front of you.
All right, we run back upstairs.
Before we can get in?
No. Yeah. So, like, you turn around, you look back out into the street, and you
Okay.
can see them firing suppression gas.
Ding, psh. Out of Hong Kong. All right.
Has Harefoot gotten back online?
Do you want to reach out to her?
Yeah. Oh, right. She jacked out.
Yeah, I
She
know.
was leaving. Never mind.
Harefoot, I didn't learn how to fly it.
Well, yeah. So
Come
she said she said she'd run into something,
And she
and
just
then she was
jacked
jacking out, right?
Yeah.
And she told you that. She told you that.
No,
you
no,
know,
of course
if
she
there's
did.
trouble.
No,
she-
of course she. No. First, I thought she was being blocked, and she came back online. But no. I realized.
All right. Let's get her back. You deal with her.
Okay,
I'll
so you
deal with
guys
Angie.
run up the stairs, okay? As you do so, the halls are now crowded with people. You tuck your guns underneath your coats and, sort of crawl your way upstairs. As you arrive on this floor, there's people coming out of these hallways, out of these doors, okay? These are the people who live in Lorien, right? So they tend to be kind of outsiders, etc. Just odd crew of people, right? As they're kind of, it's like, hey, man, what's going on? It's like...
I don't know, man. I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
Do you know what's going on?
Someone blew up the Walmart.
It's like, whoa, man. Dude, that's terrible.
I know.
What stuff?
Yeah, stuff and things.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Anyhow, yeah, so they, they're not all stoners, but a lot of odd people live in Lorien.
Yeah.
Okay? So you guys arrive on this floor. As you do so, you arrive back with Angie. Angie has taken this time to, all of her implements, all her surgical implements, et cetera, they've all been packed back into bags. She arrived here with nothing more than a backpack, right? And so she has a backpack on her back, and then she has like it looks like a metallic case, but this folds out into a portable surgical unit.
Right.
Okay?
Okay. So, get Harefoot back on the phone.
Get her back on the phone.
Get her back on.
Okay. You guys going to... Now, did you cut her in for this?
She was on the last... it was street credit
street
on the
credit.
job. For the job.
Okay.
But I'm thinking we need to roll these folks in another room.
Oh, yeah.
Like A14 or A15.
Or
and
like...
check to see if they're locked. Right? Knock on the doors and shit. Well, we're not going to get a bed up and down the stairs.
Yeah, these are not hospital beds, right? The elevator's not working. They got here somehow.
But they walked and they got put out here.
Right, but like you're saying, you can't get the bed up and down the stairs. The beds got here somehow.
Oh, the beds are not part of the...
No.
terrain.
No.
Yeah, but we're not going to carry a bed with people in it up and down the damn stairs.
It's like a stretcher board, is what it is. Right?
You could do it.
I'd check another door. Because the cops are outside.
But the cops are going to search every room on this floor. There's blood and dead bodies.
Maybe we can get them up one.
If we can get to a different... That's fine. I'll
fine.
get a
Let's
different
do it.
floor with no blood.
Let's do it. Get Hairfoot up. We'll pack this shit up. Angel and I'll start moving one.
Yeah,
Okay.
but while they're getting the beds ready, I look at this, what they were carrying and stuff. They got their guns.
Oh, right. Yeah, so you'll come down from the drug?
I guess.
Make a vigor check, please.
And that is...
As soon as you
Is
start
that
rifling
my
through-
drug vigor or my regular vigor?
Your regular vigor.
And as soon as you start rifling through any clothes, you get this up the back of the head. Call Hairfoot.
4.
All right. Okay, so first off, the shot you gave yourself was not an elongated shot, okay? It was somebody else's dose, right? Different body frame, etc., etc., okay? So when you come down, the same thing it did to you going up, it does to you coming down in reverse. Okay?
Okay.
So, vigor, agility, both reduced by 1.
Got it.
Okay? And fast or quick goes to normal.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you're exhausted, right?
Right. But my spirit goes up by 1.
Yeah, drugs always have a positive side.
Yeah, that's right. There's always sort of okay. So whoa.
All right, so
But
you guys,
anyways.
yeah, so you guys kind of collapse to the like you're done. Okay,
Right.
so go ahead and make your certain. So do you stop him from searching the bodies?
Yeah, we don't got time for this shit.
Just hold on.
We don't got time for this shit.
Hold on. It takes me 2 seconds. I'm not rifling the bodies. I'm looking at the gun. He's holding. He's right there. Is it better than mine?
First off, it's not the same. Your machine pistol is concealable, right? This
Right.
is not a machine pistol. This is actually a submachine gun.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so I'm just going to the guy. Okay, as we go back in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. The guy, and I'm like, I'm right here with you. I'm right here with you. I'm right here with you. Whoa, I don't feel so good. And then as he goes, and he's like, okay, Angie, let's do this. I look, oh, submachine gun. I put my pistol away,
Okay.
and I grab it.
All right. I'm gonna
Yeah.
look at him going, oh, fucking guy. Get ready to move, Angie.
You didn't even notice.
I'm gonna start booking upstairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna have the Geist call Hairfoot, get that shit connected, see if she can
To
unlock
do all the
some
shit
doors.
yourself, right?
Right. So I
Your
don't want
partner's
to do
down
it.
for the camera.
And I'm gonna start. If Hairfoot can't get on the phone, well, either way. As soon as I get up to the next floor,
Okay.
I'm gonna start checking doors.
All right. So Hairfoot has what you spent your street credit on. She has paid you back. Okay. So if you want to spend an extra street credit, that's what you can do because you're asking her for a second favor.
Let's
Right.
finish the first one. All right.
Well, she did finish
all
the
right.
first one. She helped
I'm
you
up.
get in here, right?
I'm up on the next floor. What do I see?
The floors are identical. Okay, like when you look up
People
these,
in the hall.
not really. No, you would. There's one fellow who's kind of come out of his door, and as soon as he sees you, he closes the door and it slides closed behind him.
Okay. I want to, which if it's identical,
Yeah,
top of the stairs here.
yeah.
Let me check.
10?
Yeah, 10. First,
Okay.
first door out. See if it's locked.
Okay, so these are sliding doors. It is locked. It's keyed red. Okay, you have the ability to
Yeah,
break
let's pick it.
Okay, sounds good. So that would be a function of thievery.
Thievery.
Yeah, do it. And
which
you have a
is-
bypass kit, right?
I do have a bypass kit. It's
Okay.
a D8 plus 1. 5.
5. All right. I'm not going to say you don't do it, but I am going to tell you it takes you a little while to do it.
Okay.
Okay? So, like you're working, it's like, oh, fuck. Yeah. Right?
I should have knocked first.
You can go back. Yeah.
Some old lady in your bathroom.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to draw a card here for whether or not it's actually occupied. I did tell you when you first moved in here that this place has about 50% occupancy, so that sounds very much like red and black. Red or black? Red is occupied or unoccupied?
Red.
Is unoccupied or occupied?
Red is occupied. All right. It's very occupied.
Okay. Yeah. So the door slides open. Inside, there's like this stink of human. Okay. And as you have cyber eyes, right?
No, I
No.
don't.
You do. Okay. So as you kind of look, as you peer through the sort of the gloom, there's like a dim lava lamp in the background, and you see two people laying on the ground. Okay. They're basically wearing nothing but gaunch, and they have something jacked into their trodes.
Oh, perfect.
Right,
They're
so-
zoned.
They're
out.
they're VR bunnies.
All right, got a room. Do they notice?
What's that?
Do they notice?
No,
me
they're
there?
totally in the
they're
face.
out. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that where it sits. Run downstairs. Come on,
Okay.
All right.
and then we'll
Let's
carry
go.
these guys up.
Carry these guys up.
All right. Yeah. So as you carry the girl up first, Angie sort of goes with you. You go back to get the guy. And you're about halfway up the stairs with this guy on the stretcher board, and you hear the entire building locks down, and not locks down. What happens is the entire building goes on alert. What occurs is on every one of these projects, there is a place where the police can just plug in, and then they begin talking to all the intercom, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. And you hear attention. This is the Vancouver Police Department. Please return to your apartments immediately. We will be conducting some floor-by-floor searches. We are not looking to arrest anybody who is, and they go through like a diatribe of what they are looking for and what they're not looking for. Right. Be advised if you have any information on leading to the detention of the culprits responsible for the explosion next door. If our witnesses.
Perfect.
On and on and on.
Okay. So, then we got them.
Yeah. So you
Got
pull
first
it
one
up.
up. We're in the room. Do we have any visual of what that room looks like?
Absolutely, you do.
So I'm telling you, my plan here, I want to kind of get out of line of sight. If this room stinks like a cesspool and we got two assholes and the floor is zoned out, just get out of line of sight, maybe get into another side room, lock the front door, let the cops kick that son of a bitch in when they don't answer and know it's occupied, and just see these assholes sitting there on the sofa or whatever, zoned out.
Yeah.
Small room.
I don't imagine the cops will kick the door down. They're looking for
With all
witnesses.
the- yeah.
They'll just move on. And if they really get insistent, one of us can just pretend to be the resident.
Right.
That is the entire
That's the
apartment.
whole room.
Yeah.
This room sucks.
Welcome to the project, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, wow. Those people had a really fancy room.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll just
see if
put
we can.
everyone around the corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're basically lying like right there. This is like right here is where these two people are basically lying. They have an old VR unit, right? Their metallic plugs that they have plugged in are date back 20 years or so. But they're what are called VR freaks. Okay, so they're addicted to VR, right? And you can tell by the stink of their bodies. And sort of their emaciated looks. They also have IV drip bags, which are empty, hooked up to them.
Okay. Look.
I know what I want to do to them.
I want to go pop ham, knock them the hell out proper, throw them downstairs into these surgery beds, take our two guys, lay them down with the probes, all knocked the fuck out, and we just hide like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Good idea. Okay. Let's do it.
Okay. So you guys have said that to each other. Now say it to me. What?
Okay.
Okay.
So we can. Are there extra probes and shit laying out, or is it just a set?
Just the set. For
Just
the
a
two
set.
of them.
Okay. What happens if we just yank it?
They'll come too. Right.
We can pull it off.
Pardon?
We can pull it off.
I think I have a better idea for you. So you guys start haggling about this. This is what we're gonna do. Is I was like, as you're standing there, she's like, "You're not gonna kill these two guys."
Shut up, Angie. Fuck.
Who said that?
Angie?
Nobody said
Your
that.
stupid girlfriend?
It's not my girlfriend.
She's now.
She's a girl. She's
Okay.
a friend. She's making my girlfriend.
Okay.
No, we just knock them out.
Fuck you guys.
Oh, juices them. She just juices.
I was thinking of that.
All
That'd
right.
be hilarious.
So,
I didn't.
2 of them are juiced.
No, not juice. She
Not
sedates
juice, but
She
they're,
sedates them.
they're
Yes.
yeah, drugged.
Right, yeah. So she hits them both with a hypo.
Okay.
She says they won't wake up for 12 hours.
All right, let's knock them down to these hospital beds.
Yeah.
Right, take them down there.
Okay, let's see how the timing is going here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The police are slowly moving their way up the building.
Okay.
Okay.
Outside, by the way, through those grimy front windows, you kind of tear away some flimsies which are covering them. You know, and the first light of day that's probably reached this apartment for a number of years kind of shines in. Below, you can see that an emergency wagon and a pair of police law enforcement mechs are actually sitting out front.
Right.
You know, sort of guarding the area, okay, as the detectives and the inspectors arrive.
What floor are we on?
You're on the 6th now.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Are you thinking about throwing something?
No.
Death to the corporals!
but we can get these 2 guys looking like they're jacked in or jacked in with the thing turned off, whatever.
Yeah.
Right. Lay them out. Make sure they're staying asleep. We can bolt. Cops are just going to go in and go. They weren't even
That's
fucking
just even
awake.
assuming they burst down the door.
Right. Well, yeah. Even if they go in, they'll just go. Fuck, this guy won't know shit. And we can just bolt upstairs or something. Find a different place to hide out.
No, we can head on there.
In what? We're all going to sit in the shitter.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay. We all sit in the shitter.
We're gonna we take the VR people and we put them upstairs. So it looks like they've just been switched out. And
Yeah. And let's literally just hide in the bathroom.
and then we're just gonna hide in that bathroom.
And cops will come in and look.
If
Hopefully.
they even come in.
If they come
Because
in.
the door's locked and no one's gonna answer. That's the plan.
And we've got 50% occupancy. They're not. Are they clearing the whole building? Probably
Right.
once they hit the floor we came from.
Right.
But okay,
Okay.
fuck it. We can do it. I'm
Okay, so
overconfident.
here's the status. The 2 VR addicts are up in those hospital beds.
Down in those hospitals.
Down in those hospital beds.
Okay.
We leave them there.
Okay.
We come upstairs and we make it look like our 2 people, Francis and Angela, are VR addicts.
Okay.
Okay? And then the 3 of us, Angie, him, and I, we close the bathroom door and we hide in the bathroom.
Do either of you have deception?
Yeah.
You do?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to say this is a function of that, right? You're trying to stage a scene.
All right. It's not very good deception, but it's deception.
Yeah, but it's plus
It's something.
2. Yeah, and it's plus 2 for a good idea. You know what I mean? So I'll give you plus 2 for that.
All right. So I need a D. What the hell? Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
thank God we got a
deception,
D6 and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
4.
Plus 2 is 6.
6.
Very deceptive.
Very easy.
All right. Okay. So you arrange them according to, you know, like you kind of lay them out exactly the same way they were. Their bandages, etc. You know, you can cover, you know, with rough blankets. You know, you kind of put the IV bags dripping above them, and then you haul these other 2 VR addicts down. Now, drugged, they are basically like meat. Okay, and as you kind of haul them downstairs, you know, they definitely don't come awake. The police are still, you know, way downstairs. You know, it could take them, you know, hours to search this entire building, and they don't react. You know, they you know, you don't, like, they're not, they haven't sent somebody all the way up to the top floor. They're now, you know, no one can get out on the roof, right? There's police choppers outside, so they're basically, you know, taking their time, just clearing the building slowly. Okay, or maybe there's not many of them. You're not sure. Okay. You drop them off in this room. These do not look like surgical patients. Okay, you don't know that they're looking for surgical patients or what they're looking for. In fact, you're not even sure that the cops will look in here and go, "What's happening here?" You know, here's these 2 people. They're unconscious in the middle of all of these bodies. Right?
Doors blown off.
Doors blown off the hinges.
Dead
Blood
bodies
everywhere.
Yeah.
That's right. What the
No,
hell
we're
is
gonna haul
going
them
on?
in.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, so yeah, you drop them off. Let's see how effective this is. I don't know. As a GM, I'm kind of like, what?
That's most of the time here. What you can't. Fuck it.
Well, no. I as a GM, I like being in that place because I'm thinking, you know, it seems like it would be effective. What would be a complication? So let's find out what your complication is.
We rolled successfully. Why are we getting complications? You did not roll
Well,
any ones.
we're not through it yet.
I guess not.
No, I'm going to draw a card to see if there are complications.
Well, let's see what you draw then. Oh, jeez.
Oh, right. Just speaking, that is an inconvenient location for that thing.
You're the stream master. You put it there.
Yeah.
You put it there. Right.
Okay.
We're breaking the veil.
Oh,
Hush here.
Fourth
wall.
We don't
Yeah.
have a- I talked to Microsoft the other day. It's like my machine updated itself in the middle of my game. And I'm like, Microsoft, if you're listening.
Which they are.
Yeah. Okay. They go door to door. Okay. And you reclose the privacy seal. Okay. You can hear them downstairs. Okay. As they're going door to door, despite the fact that they said, hey, listen, we're not here for anybody. We're just looking to see what happened. From downstairs, you hear, it's like, police, open the door. No! Just open the goddamn door. No way, man. You're not going to take me alive.
Good.
Bang! Thud. Right? So obviously they're having some challenges coming up this stair. Okay. You guys, they finally arrive on the 6th. Well, they arrive on the 5th floor. Okay. And it's like, what the fuck? Right? And they begin, sort of searching everywhere, and you can hear them questioning everybody downstairs. It's like, yeah, there's some guys here. And they faces painted like red, like demons and stuff. And then there's these other guys. There's like 5 or 6 of them that came, and they killed all the gang guys. And then you're like, all right, whatever, right? Eventually, though, they do come to this floor. Okay, obviously there's some investigation happening downstairs. Somebody comes to the door. There's a knock on the door, and then they ring the thing. And then you can hear from outside the door. It's like, yeah, don't bother. This one's not occupied. It's like, all right, let's move on to the next one.
Cool.
Okay. So you camp out?
Yeah. For as long as it takes.
Okay.
Thank God I didn't take a shit in the hallway to further our distraction.
Yes.
Okay, Ange. Okay, so you reach out to Harefoot. She finally comes back online. It's not like she's been absent, but she's like, "Yeah, I got your message. Sorry, I was making sure that it wasn't backtraced."
You're on the news.
Some sort of deck. What?
You're on the news.
Yeah. Did you guys set a diversion across the street? Was that you guys?
No. No, that kind of spoiled our day.
That kind of got in the way.
Yeah, so the police have the building locked down.
We know.
Meaning that they have a netrunner actually on the building right now, scouring the cameras. Listen, I deleted as you went, I deleted what I could, but anything after when I got pushed offline, that's going to be live.
Fuck, and the whole thing's camera covered?
No, the cameras are pretty dodgy. Mostly the ones on the stairs are the intact ones. So I kind of know where you guys are, and I can't get back into the system. Well,
Define mostly.
I would say, well, according to this, I have feeds from about 100 cameras for the building. About 15 of them are working.
Well, that's a roll of the dice. We can't go up, can't go. It's any other way in or out of this place?
Hold on for a second. She does her research. Oh.
We've got a wet wall on the 3rd floor.
She's got 21.
Holy. She's got the complete schematics of the whole building.
It's like a poker hand. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know why he drew so many cards.
So what happens is, when you're looking for information, for every 4 you get, for every raise you get a card.
Oh.
Okay? And so the question is, how useful is the information?
Right.
Right? So, so she could dig up a bunch of schematics and they're of no use to you whatsoever.
I understand.
Okay. So she says, yeah, okay. Listen, the elevator, it's out of commission, but it used to go down to the old, to a station on the old subway system. That's been decommissioned for the last 30 years since the tsunami. And I believe the elevator was out of operation. But theoretically, you could make it out through the elevator shaft.
Let's do it.
With 2 bodies?
We'll figure it out.
2 patients.
Angie corrects you.
All right. How long till these guys can walk?
You turn to Angie.
Mm-hmm.
I can wake them up. They're just going to be in a lot of pain. Like, I pulled his Geist out. Right? So we're talking about neurosurgery here. Fuck. I can give him something to quell the pain, but it's going to reduce his motor control.
Remain back asleep.
All right, well, let's go over to the elevator, open it up, and see what we're looking at.
Okay. So the police have moved on from this area. Okay. They still have a cordon outside. You head across to the elevator shaft. Okay.
We got 15% coverage for video.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing on the floor. It's probably just the stairs, maybe between.
All right, well, in the meantime,
let's take a look.
We'll crank open this elevator door and
Yep.
see what we're looking at.
Okay.
Like, where's the elevator? That's what I want to know. Is it above us or below us?
Yeah. The elevator said that it's out of service, right?
But the actual...
Yeah, where is it located?
Do you have a flashlight or anything like that? No, you have a low light.
I have cyber eyes.
All right. Okay. So you will require. Actually, no. You have a cyber arm. Okay. So you guys pull the door open. Basically, there's a hook. You kind of grind the door open. These doors obviously have not been open for a long time. Okay. And when you grind them open, they kind of open with a final type of click, thinking it might be difficult to close them again. Okay. So then you kind of pop your head out and look up and down. As you look down, your cyber vision only goes so far, so it basically descends away into the darkness. Okay, you see nothing below you. Above you, like way above you, you believe at the distance you see the car.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like it was locked off at the top.
Okay.
Okay. So this building, I think originally it was like 15 stories. You're about halfway up, right? So looking 8 stories up an elevator shaft, you think that it'd be tough to see, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so really we have no idea.
You're thinking it's above you.
Okay.
And we're not carrying bodies down an elevator shaft 8 stories without any of the equipment.
6.
Whatever. 2. You gonna throw them?
Well,
all right.
There was no dead or alive.
Just founder. Can we just call in founder?
Founder. All right. What functionality, looking at this situation, would my hand winch have?
Your hand winch?
Yeah.
Oh.
Your hand winch?
My hand winch.
Your hand winch is basically a battery-operated device that locks onto a cable, and you have up and down, or forward and back.
All right, cool.
Right? It'll carry 200 kilos.
Cool. All right.
So one of me with a beer.
This isn't so bad, actually, because there's a cable in the middle of the thing for the elevator, right?
Yes.
And 250 kilos.
200 kilos.
200 kilos. That's like 2
fair
people.
amount.
All right, so we could fashion a hammock out of a bed sheet.
I forgot about your hand winch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How about just sling an arm, stand on leg?
And, well, you can, because you just lock your arm onto the winch, and then you hoof one of the bodies on top, and then you go down, and you come back up, and you just, and you get the 2 bodies down.
All right,
there.
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. That little hand winch just came in handy, right?
all of a sudden, I was like, you get to pick one thing you have. I want a hand winch. I thought I was going to use it to get the stupid Amazon drone. Right? Now I've got an actual get out of jail usefulness card.
All right. Cool. I'm going to rule that this is a function of athletics. Okay. You do have the end winch, which is a tool, which is going to give you +2. However, I'm going to require... What we're going to need is we're going to need rolls to accumulate a number of successes to actually vacate the area before you botch.
See who I drop.
Right.
Sure, this isn't a strength thing.
Positive. If it is, it's a body strength thing.
Okay. All right. So we got a stack of bennies.
And so both of us?
Well, whoever's doing it, you need to generate, I'm going to say 3 successes. So what that means is, you generate a success, great, you're part of the way done the task. Okay, you generate a success, you're now 2/3 of the way done the task. You then fail.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will...
you then botch. Oh, no.
Yeah, then we dropped somebody.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's get going.
All right.
Okay.
Who wants to come first? Angie, give me the boy.
Give the boy, yeah.
Give me the boy. If I drop somebody, let's make sure this works.
All right. Fair enough. Yeah. So let's make your athletics check, please.
5.
All right. So a single success.
1 success.
Okay. So sure enough, this elevator shaft goes down. Okay. Well past the lobby floor. Okay. In fact, as you're descending, your little thing is like because it's working in its maximum capacity. As you descend, you can actually hear like all of the noise out inside of the lobby itself from all from the investigators, the police, etc. And you're like, fuck, this thing is loud.
Yeah. In my head, just going boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
All right.
Anyhow,
sorry, we get down.
It descends that, and then it descends past another door. And then below that, this thing basically just falls away into darkness. So you do not have cyber vision. Okay?
No.
So as you kind of have like the crack of the light from the lobby door, and then you descend down the shaft until finally your feet stop, right? And as they do so, you kind of kick aside a can, and you realize that you have no idea where you are, but you have descended at least 3 or 4 stories beyond the bottom of the lobby.
But we're at the bottom. My feet hit?
Yes.
Okay. Solid ground.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, you have a flashlight or something?
I do have a flashlight.
All right.
Let's turn on the flashlight. I should have probably looked down and thought of that. It's dark. I can't see. Hey, turn on the light.
Yeah. Okay, so you kind of do the flashlight. First off, you're standing in maybe an inch of water. Okay. The can that there seems to be detritus from a long time ago. Okay, like you see Coke cans, but they've been out of business for 40 years, right? It just sort of scattered along the bottom here. Sure enough, about a meter above where the bottom of the shaft is, there is another door that leads out somewhere. Okay, but it too is closed. Now, fortunately, that door is way easier to open from the inside than from the outside.
Yeah, and we're 4 stories down, roughly, maybe.
Yes.
So I'm not overly concerned with noise, but I don't want to be super loud. Yeah, let's see if we can open it up.
Okay, so you have the guy with you, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sit him in the water.
Okay, so you kind of set him down aside. He's like...
And your geist is in your butt. So we just put his butt in sewer water. Ooh, open wound. Yeah, we'll need some antibiotics later.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, let's put him down and...
Okay. So you kind of put your light, you kind of Velcro it to your shoulder, and then you take out your little pry bar, and you begin. There's a moment, and let's do you have repair?
No.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make a straight strength roll. So go ahead and make your strength.
Straight strength, not arm strength.
No, you can use your arm. That's
good.
fine.
I'm using my arm.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll put away that, and we'll grab one of these. Okay.
Yep. Do it.
What do I need to get?
You're looking for a success plus. So you're looking for a 6.
Oh, okay. So I got a 5.
Okay.
6.
No. Actually, no.
If I need a 6...
You need a 6 for an unconditional success.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, so you kind of stick your hand in. The metal actually kind of bends and malleates around your fist. Okay? This door is old and it's rusty. Okay? You eventually pull it open, but it opens with, well, what can only be considered a shriek. Okay? As you push it open. Okay? Looking, you are now, like, it's 1 meter, so it's about this tall off the ground, but you're now looking at the floor, and, this is kind of like a white tile floor of, like, generic public area, nice and bright. Long, faded strips of fluorescent lights above you, and then on one side to this side, sort of incongruously, there's, it's a tailor shop, or a tailoring kiosk. Okay, the security gates have been rolled down probably for the last 30 years or so, and so you kind of have like this tattered, dusty sign. Alterations made here while you wait. Okay.
Guy up.
Okay. In the distance, you hear, something moving, kind of skitters away from you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Great. All of a sudden, this became Call of Cthulhu.
Big old rat or something.
Yeah.
All right, let's put them down and go get the next.
All right.
So up we go.
So that was your first. Okay, now make your athletics checks, please. So that was
number 1. I want you next. Yeah. 5.
So you can easily. It's just the carrying where you actually make an athletics roll. So you can actually go down because you have athletics. You can actually just go down on your own.
Yeah.
Right. So you don't need him to carry you.
Okay.
Right. So your second.
Then I'm just gonna be prepping.
So that's
the other one. They go down there.
So that's Angela, but in between him and Angela, I just scoot down.
Okay. So do you have athletics?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make your athletics check, please.
Oh! Well, we'll roll a new character next time. That's fine. It's not a big deal. I don't need you to
carry me. What do I need my athletics for, though?
Jesus, wait, really?
Can't I just use the hand winch without rolling?
And we hear the echo as he bounces from side to side down the shaft.
I can do it myself!
Splat.
Okay.
Snake eyes.
So what happens is, my expectation was that you would roll your athletics, and you would take some of the equipment down, right? Because it's you have the 2 bodies. Right. Angie can get down by herself, but she still has all of her medical.
Right, so this is me trying to take down what?
Well, the 2 people have gone down
who
need carrying, so this will be Angie's surgery equipment.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, okay, that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you are. Oh my god. So you are descending. It's like, yeah, you got it, but battery's starting to run low on the winch. It's like, yeah, no problem. I'll just sling it. I can do this myself, right? So you are sort of shimmying down this wire, okay? Going from you have gloves on, and what happens is you miss, you hit one of the bars, but it's covered with sort of this oily dust, right? And your foot slips out. So suddenly you reach. And as you do so, the bag that you had slung over your arm suddenly slips off your arm, and you can hear it crashing away below you. Right? As well as Angie above you. Fuck! Are you kidding me? Okay.
Well, this just got less profitable.
I'm so sorry.
Well, anybody could have botched, right? Could have been you.
It could have.
I just thought it wasn't you while you were carrying.
Yeah, but it wasn't. Right. That's the key. All right.
So I got number 3.
Yeah. So you still need one more roll to finish the task.
All right. So I got Angie. Say, yeah, sorry about that, Angie. We'll make
you right.
We'll make that right. 3.
Okay. But again, +2 for the tool. So, yeah. Okay. All right. You guys arrive at the bottom. 2 patients, 1 pissed off doctor, and no surgical supplies. Well, there's surgical supplies. They're just
Yes, in very poor condition.
Yes. Slightly, gently loved. Okay. So, you arrive at the bottom. Okay. You are now in what appears to be the deserted subway station. Okay. Now, with the subway, so down here as you're descending, before you descend, Harefoot actually sends you a schematic. She says, listen, this is what it was before this is the last update from before the wave. So what it looks like down there, I can't tell you, but yeah, good luck. You'll lose me as soon as you go into those tunnels.
Okay. Into the tunnels we go.
Okay. So the tunnels themselves, obviously there's the subway tunnel, right, where the trains used to run. But there's also exits from the old subway stations. Okay. So if you take a quick look at it, there appear to be several points of egress along the route itself. And these trains generally, it was basically ran in sort of like a big loop. They ran east-west with a sort of a loop right near the university.
So do we have any general knowledge about people who might be living down here in this underworld? General conditions, state of affairs down here, any specific?
Make lore. Make common knowledge.
Common knowledge. I don't have a lot of common knowledge. I find it extremely uncommon.
4.
5.
Okay. Yeah. So these subway tunnels, there are a couple. Like there's one station that's actually been converted into a bar, right? Called the Underground, strangely. But these tunnels are mainly used. People don't live down here. Okay, they're unsafe, right? However, it doesn't stop people like drug runners and criminals from sometimes using them to convey cargoes or objects or people necessarily. They are sealed off as you approach Glam, which is the downtown. They are sealed off, right? So, sort of as a smuggling tool into more expensive areas, they're kind of useless.
Yeah. We don't want to surface in the middle of downtown with bodies slung over our shoulders either. So. But
apart from that, they were flooded, right? Like when the tsunami hit, these tunnels actually now they have since drained. But as you can tell, even from where you were, there's some stagnant seawater at the bottom of one of the.
Let's make our way down a couple blocks. Unless you have something you want to do, make our way down a couple blocks.
Okay.
And let's want to check all the stores for guns. Go down what we figure is a couple blocks and start looking for exits.
All right. Okay. So as you sort of head down this way, there is like a place that used to sell fresh fruit and stuff like that. You head down into the tunnels themselves. As you do so, it's up to about your ankles in water. Okay. And you are perhaps maybe 100 meters or so from the station where you started. When you notice, sort of with your small hand lights, that there are actually set into the walls. They look to be like they're hangers, like heavy metal hooks, and you can actually see some what appear to be remotely operated lights. Okay, as if somebody walking down here, if they were carrying a remote unit, they could turn on the lights, traverse, and then turn them off again. So you can see that the lights hang here. Okay, those are hackable with your Geist if you have hacking, or just with yourself if you want to try and turn them on. Otherwise, you can continue your progress by flashlight.
Flashlight.
Yeah, I can turn them on.
Okay. Do you have hacking?
My Geist does.
Okay. What's your Geist's hacking?
D6.
D6. Ooh, that's decent. Okay. So it's able to override the simple remote access, and basically the lights flip on. There's about one every 50 or so meters. They are basically a pair of fluorescent tubes, so it's not super bright, but it's enough for you to actually see where the tunnel goes. About 2 blocks from where this entire event occurred, you do find a walk or a stairway. It's encased in a grate. Okay, and it goes up. It would appear that at one point it was choked with rubble, but sometime has removed a good portion of the rubble, so there's like a single file route up the actual. Right. Okay. According to the map, according to the schematics that she sent to you, this apparently exited at some sort of maintenance shed basically, at an intersection.
All right, up we go.
Does that work for you?
Yep.
Okay. Fair enough. You emerge into the street. Okay. As you do so, you've been underground. Even the harsh gray light of Vancouver City. As soon as you open the thing, the rain kind of starts pouring down inside of you, and it's like a hatch that opens with two doors. Okay. As soon as you start opening it, the rain starts pouring down inside, and you can see sort of the harsh lights outside. You have emerged into an area that was once a busy intersection, but has been overtaken now with park and green space area as Lorien's kind of just grown over. Okay. There are some people nearby who are obviously selling stuff. Like you see, like they're selling shirts and jackets and like it's merchandise, right? And when the door opens, right, you guys you really have to push it open. It kind of opens with a big creak. They all kind of look at you, grab their wares, and they're like, "Yeah, we're out of here," and they flee. Okay, you return to the air. As soon as you do, Harefoot's there saying, "Oh, you're back online."
Mm-hmm. We're out.
Okay, the police are all over that area. Apparently, Anarchy today has. They blew up something in your area.
Yeah, the mall wart.
Yeah. I guess as well, a bunch of Hattori 6 thugs were actually apprehended in your area.
Yeah, we encountered them too.
No, like a lot of them.
They were, I think, after our people. One of them.
Yeah. So.
All right. We came down here in our truck, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Did we?
Yeah.
Where's
Carry
our
on.
truck?
Where did we park it?
2 blocks from the. Yeah.
Did we walk the right 2 blocks, or did we walk the wrong 2 blocks?
Does one of you go get the vehicle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Okay.
That'll be you because I can't drive.
I go get the car.
Okay. Okay. So, who had the remote presence device?
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh right. Yes.
Okay. 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 So you, run and get the vehicle, and you return with it. By the time you have, it's now approaching quite late in the night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This park has begun to fill up with party goers, people selling goods, etc. This is Lorien, though, right? So this is the hippie section of town. So they're selling designer drugs, but these are all organic things. Okay, you, by the way, are absolutely exhausted. The juice, it powered you up, kind of turned you right, but then it immediately turned you off again. The juice, by the way, has 3 major effects. First off, it increases your vigor and agility. Secondly, it makes you quicker on your reflexes. Third, it also gives you +2 to soaking damage. Okay, basically kind of makes you immune to damage, right? Not immune, but you know what I mean. It, however, has significant crashing effects. You will now probably sleep for 24 hours.
Got it.
Okay. That plus your fatigue.
I'm tired, boss. Let's get these guys out of here.
All right. So you have these 2 people, okay, and you have Ange in the back of the vehicle, right?
Yeah.
As soon as you get out, she communicates with her friends, right? And that said, she turns to you and she says, "Okay, so what's going to happen here?"
Yeah. So we need to know how came you to these fine folks. Give you the background. We were hired on a bounty to find this girl, tracked him to this other guy, and then the rest of that story once we found him.
So here's the deal. I'm doing the same thing for them that I did for you. So when you needed your cyberware and you couldn't get a license for it, that's what I did.
Okay.
Right. These 2 they're low-level corpos. They're looking to not be that anymore. Somehow it's more romantic on the other side of the law. I don't really care. They pay me for it. And I have to cover the drugs. I don't know what you're getting paid for this job. I don't really have any attachment to them, but if word gets out that I turned my patients over, then I'm fucked.
Yeah.
You could owe me one. Or I could owe you one.
Trade you for that med kit. Call her even.
Alright. Well,
We're going to have to walk away, brother.
We don't fucking walk away from jobs.
No, we didn't walk away from the job. We just couldn't find them.
This is bullshit.
We tracked into this area and it all went to shit.
This is
right?
bullshit. Bullshit. Fuck. Alright.
Yeah. We made
You
it
owe
out.
me one.
Sure.
Alright. Get out of here, Angie. Take your fucking useless
Where can we drop you?
corporals with you.
I have another guest house. Here's the address. It's not far. It's in Lorien as well. It looks remarkably like the one you just came from.
Yes, I'm sure it does.
Yeah. As most things do in Lorien.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So you drop Angie off, help her get them upstairs. Okay, and she goes about acquiring more tools because she's going to need them to finish the job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're going to pause there for a second. I'm going to give you experience. So, and I'm going to give you street cred. Okay, so we're going to go through these together. So first off, so for this game session, you will get an experience point just for showing up, and you did complete a task. Okay, we're not done, but you did complete a task, and that is you found who you're looking for, and you guys made a choice about what you're going to do about that, right? So that'll give you 2 experience points, which I think are probably enough to level you. Is that correct? So I thought we would do that next before we moved on. Okay. And then in the meantime, what we're going to do after that is I'm going to go through street cred, how that works, and then you guys can decide what you want to do about that. Okay.
What does one do to raise toughness in this universe?
Okay, so there's 2 ways you can do that. First off, you can raise your vigor. When you raise your vigor, your
strength?
toughness is equal to half. Yeah, vigor strength. Your vigor is equal to half your toughness is equal to half your vigor.
Okay.
Okay. Secondly, once you get to seasoned, you can actually buy a thing called toughness, which just adds a raw +1 to your toughness.
And is fighting a function of that's a function of agility, right?
Agility, yes.
Okay. And when I level here, I get to pick 2 skills or 1 stat.
So have you already raised the stat? What did you do last?
Last time I raised stealth and shoot.
Yes. So yes, you can raise a stat. You can buy an edge, or you can raise 2 skills.
Oh, there was an edge I wanted.
Can you raise a skill twice?
No, you cannot. You can only raise a skill once every named level.
Good.
So in novice, if you raise stealth once, you can't raise it again until seasoned.
What was that edge your wife had? It was crazy good.
Elan.
Yeah.
Oh, Elan.
Tell me that. Tell me about that.
What Elan does is when you pick up one of these to re-roll, you get +2 to the roll. Now, there's a caveat. You need a spirit of D8.
Okay. Well, I think in the meantime, I'm just going to raise some skills, and then next go we'll raise some stats. So I'm going to go fight. Oh, how can I learn a skill?
So what skill are you after?
I was thinking, well, we do a lot of melee close quarters combat, just the way we've been rolling.
So it's fighting.
I should probably get some martial arts.
Oh, that's actually an edge.
Oh, okay.
So the martial arts is actually an edge, martial artist.
Okay.
Okay. Which allows you to, yeah. So,
Okay. And so, when you're doing the melee
yeah.
with martial arts, you get a what?
+1, and you don't count as unarmed.
Yeah, so there's a few things. First off, you don't count as unarmed. You're always armed. Secondly, +1 to hit with your martial arts. Plus D4 even when you're unarmed. Okay? And
Plus D4? So
Yeah.
strength plus?
plus D4, yeah. And you ignore the first 2 points of being ganged up on.
Okay.
So, for example, if 3 people surround you, they would all get +2 to hit.
Okay.
Nothing for the first one, but +1 for each of the extras.
Okay. And then if I'm striking, can I just have a preference for my one arm? My Bucky arm?
So martial arts is a full body martial arts, right?
Okay.
So I don't know how I would do that. I think so, yeah. I don't see any reason why not. right? I think the key motivator here is we need to make sure that, when you're doing things like grapples and stuff like that, grapples are your entire body, right? So, if your arm is really strong, but the guy you're fighting is massive.
Yeah. This would be if I'm doing single strike, I could just use the one arm.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Then I think it's a +2 to hit, +1.
+1.
I gotta get my fighting higher first. Or it's not gonna matter.
Okay.
What is alert?
Yeah, no, I'll take fighting
+2
now.
all your notices.
Because that fiber knife still gets it done. It's just a matter of pulling it out. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go fighting +1, which is now here. And thievery is a fun. Well, it doesn't matter. I can't take anything higher than the D8.
The next version of the rules, they actually replace. There is no street cred as points. It's actually a stat now.
Oh,
that's kind of neat.
Persuasion or notice. I need to know which is a.
What's that?
Notice, is that smarts?
Smarts, yes. Persuasion is spirit.
Okay. I'll take +1 notice. Okay, so I took +1 notice and +1 fighting.
Okay.
Because I figure.
What did you raise last time?
Stealth and shoot.
Okay. So now you get next one. You have to take your red. Your what do you?
No, I have to take martial arts next. But that I figure with fighting better and that fiber knife, it's still stabby.
Yep. The nice thing about martial arts is
that
that if somebody ever takes away your weapons,
yeah,
you're still pretty lethal.
Yeah, this guy's just basically turning into Stosh. I kill you close, I kill you far.
Do all characters that you have turn into Stosh?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And he speaks Russian.
And he speaks Russian.
I just remembered you can't raise a skill above the stat.
That's right. So what did you buy?
Well, fighting. What's fighting based on?
Agility.
Oh, jeez. Fucking stupid bullshit. Fucking game. Alright.
Well, you're all martial artsy. You should raise your agility anyway.
That's what I'm going to have to do first.
Alright, so that wiped my XP down to nothing.
Oh, brother. Agility.
Huh? Alright.
We killed a lot of mofos.
You do. Yeah. Now,
When I go to sleep at night, I see
We're very shooty. We didn't do a lot of shooting this time. Gotta get this rifle some.
did you shoot
Practice.
anybody?
Me?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think I've ever shot anybody.
You missed a few times.
Yeah. I don't actually think I've ever actually hit somebody with a bullet.
Oh, Jesus.
It's funny, right? Because in most cyberpunk games, it's all about the bullets, right? So
It all started with us sneaking up on those guys in Burquitlam.
Yeah,
Burquitlam, whatever the hell it's called
the
now.
boneyard.
Yeah. And just sneaking up and stabbing a shell. And they're like, yeah,
Yeah.
take their jackets.
All right. So I guess the question is, so Michelangelo sent you onto this. Do you reach out to him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you say?
I say we can't find her. We traced her to a ghosting outfit, but they were done. Gone. In the wind.
Ooh. I'm going to need a persuade check. Because you're lying, right?
I guess.
Well, no,
That's
Went
true.
through a
Up
ghosted
till
blade.
the
Thanks,
point-
Obi-Wan.
It's true. Up
Depending on how
till
you look at it.
yeah, exactly. These are not the girls you're looking for.
8.
Nice. All right. Well, fuck. All right. Well, thanks for looking. Hey, you went on a limb, so listen. If you need anything from me, let me know, and we'll see if I can't get you a discount on it.
Okay, we can use on the job, so see what
Alright.
you can find.
Let me dig around and see what I can find.
And then I'm going to go to bed for a day.
Okay, so fair enough. You guys head back to the Connaught, and you crash for the day. You heal. You wash your clothes. Take the bullet hole out of your jacket. Okay. How much stamina you got left, Ben?
How many what?
How much stamina you got left?
What do you mean?
Well, how much longer can you go?
Oh, time-wise in real life?
Time-wise in real life and for your actual energy level.
My energy level's decent. I got to pick Janelle up, though, in about an hour and a half.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, that's enough time to get you into trouble again.
Yes.
Wooden bench. Gonna shake it out.
I know, right?
Okay. Yeah, so kind of a turnaround on the job, but that's life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You guys crash. Okay. Now your reputation has been kind of building, right? You've done a few good jobs for Muhammad. Michelangelo sent somebody that Angie knew, and she traded in a favor with you to escape with her patients, et cetera, et cetera. So, that's all street cred, right? That's all, the word is getting around that, these two young up-and-comers are now sort of hanging, right? So, you're not surprised when Mohammed gives you a call back looking for you guys to do more work.
The nail.
Yeah. He says, "Hey, listen, meet me at the coffee shop. You know the place.
Yep.
Same time as last time. Be there, say around 11 tonight, if that's cool."
Yeah.
Now you're.
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
You're probably wiped out.
No, I've
No,
had my
this is
sleep. I'm good now.
you guys. This is 24 hours have passed.
Okay.
Okay.
When were we supposed to hear back from Otto?
Well, Mohammed is
He's our go-between for him. So
That's right. So you might be able to talk to him about that tonight.
Yep.
Can you both make notice checks, please?
Why, I just raised notice.
Well, what an excellent thing.
Who knew?
You have alertness, right?
Yes, thank you for pointing that out.
7.
5.
5. All right. Yeah. So you're both like, yeah, we'll meet you there tonight. He when you're you kind of talk to him. You haven't talked to Mohammed a lot, okay? He every time you talk to him, he's always been what's the word I'm after? Flashy, okay? Like you've woken him up in the middle of the night, and he deliberately answers his phone before he pushes the girl's arm off of his shoulder, just to let you know that he's with somebody, right? And he's always had kind of a certain "my dick is bigger than your dick" about him. Dickism? What is that?
General douchebaggery?
Not douchebaggery, not the
One-upmaness.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Right. He's not unwealthy, but he likes displaying his right. This call was a little bit different than that. You both notice it, and what you notice is he's very businesslike. Hey, got a job. Meet me at the coffee shop. Right. There's no showiness. There's nothing else like that. He just wants to meet you. Mm-hmm. You notice it because it's a difference from every other time he's called you. Okay. So maybe it's the big time. You don't know.
Okay.
So do you take the carry-all down to the to this, or do you grab public transit?
Public.
Okay. You don't want to know you have a car?
I don't want anybody to know we have the car. I don't want that car to be tied to us. That's my little RV for now.
All right.
Hindrances, obsession with RV.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Did you see that movie with the RV?
Oh no.
Oh,
I saw you posted it, but
yeah.
Valley of something or
Desolation.
Desolation Alley? No, it's something Alley.
Damnation Alley.
Damnation Alley, yes, Damnation Alley. You gotta pull up a picture of the Damnation Alley RV so you can see it.
Did you see the
Is it out there?
Yeah. You can put it on the screen, then everybody.
Well, no, actually, this
can
isn't.
begin on it.
This isn't broadcast
Oh.
elsewhere, so only this one window is. Yeah, it's something else. I'm not sure you could drive that through town without people going.
No, but that's for our trips to the Outback.
I see. Okay.
Where we set up our meth production lab.
So your Conapt is here, okay, and Ground Zero, which is where you met him, is right there. Okay, so you guys travel out of Krakow, past the right. It's like a spaceship with wheels.
They really made it though, so you can see video of it, and it's got 3 wheels per axle.
Yeah, I see that.
And they roll around terrain, so it can actually walk over rocks.
Nice.
They actually built it. That's a real thing.
Anywho, okay, so you guys head to Ground Zero. Ground Zero, as described before, is at the bottom of a block of buildings. Okay, outside of it, there is a variety of food vendors, technology vendors, etc. Okay, yeah, and it's basically a big glass window. Cheap, like vinyl chairs inside, counter at the back. Okay, and when you arrive, also sort of perhaps betokening how important this meeting is to him. Muhammad's already here. He's habitually late. Okay?
Oh, geez, this is different.
Okay. Okay. You guys walk in.
So we'll walk in, not a big strut. Kind of pay no mind to the differences with him.
Okay. You, as you walk in, he sort of half stands up, and then it's like he thinks about it again, and then sits down, and then he kind of motions to the table across from you. And he says, yeah, coffee?
Sure.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So he orders you coffee,
Mm-hmm.
which comes.
The good shit.
No.
No. We're not that.
We're not there yet.
Don't be crazy.
This isn't my soy latte.
Okay, then he says something. It's not Otis, it's Otto. Man, that bothers me. Every time I see it, I'm just going to change it right now.
We should.
Excuse me. All right. Yeah, we're able to get rid of most of the things, right? But yeah, the canister, I'm going to need that back from you.
You're gonna need it back from us.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm going to need it like right now.
The canister went to Otto.
Yeah, okay. Listen, I haven't got a lot of time for bullshit. I need you to return the canister to me. He's sort of sitting there, and he's
nervous.
Oh yeah.
We were gonna ask you about our cut for that canister from Otto.
Go ahead and both of you make notice checks.
Oh, I just raised my notice.
Did you really? Oh my goodness. 3.
5.
Oh, 5.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so you're like, listen, I need it right now, right? And he's looking at you, and he's like, and you suddenly realize he's not really looking at you.
He's looking over at somebody else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great. All right, Mohammed. What you need to understand is Otto has that canister, not us.
Okay.
I know it. You know it. That guy probably knows it too.
So what's the job, Mohammed? You want us to get the canister from Otto? Now. Or else.
No. Couldn't be.
Or else what?
Okay.
Somebody robbed him. Did somebody steal from Otto?
So you're like,
What the fuck is going on?
You sense a presence sort of at the end of the right?
What the fuck is going on?
The fellow you're looking at is maybe early 30s. His suit's probably worth a couple thousand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's wearing a long jacket, and you notice that the jacket itself appears to, it's one of those execu armor jackets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everything about him shouts corporation.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have the canister.
Of course not.
This is going nowhere real fast.
Of course not. We didn't keep anything. Otto. We were sent to retrieve the drone for Otto, and Otto kept everything that was inside the drone. I don't even know what canister you're really talking about.
So you lied to me, Mohammed. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. There's a shattering of glass.
Who says that? What? Somewhere off to the corner?
Oh, jeez.
No.
What shattering of glass? The
So
window?
you are sitting there,
Yeah.
okay, and Otto's sitting over here, right?
Yeah. And
The guy's standing above you,
and flicks his
and
nose.
he's like, "That's
This is the corporate guy.
really unfortunate."
and then the glass shatters. We look back, and Otto's head is gone.
Yeah,
Oh, Otto's head is gone.
I
Yes.
think so.
yeah. So suddenly you hear shattering of glass, and then there is suddenly a warm spray over the table. He kind of steps back. So, okay, where were we? The rest of the crowd at the coffee shop decided,
What's happening?
What just happened? Okay.
right? They get up and it's gone, right?
Ground Zero just became
Ground Zero.
Okay, so we are just operators. We retrieved the
He
drone.
grabs a chair from behind him, pulls it up, kind of looks up at the no smoking sign.
So it sounds like you lost something.
Important, it would seem.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think so.
We knew enough to not look inside when we got it.
That's good. The smell is kind of like a dense hashish smell. Okay. I need the canister back. And I need it back within the next 24 hours. He didn't have it. You might not have it. I don't care. But I can tell you that in 24 hours, you don't have it. You can talk about it with Mohammed. Am I crystal clear?
Oh, you've been clear.
Okay. Sensei, pardon me, sir. I detect an intrusion.
Intrusion into...
Into my salt, recompiling.
Oh, God damn it. People can hack your Geist.
I think you have the tracker.
I guess I do.
Don't make me come find you.
Oh, what if we just told you who has it?
Are you going to say Otto?
No.
What's going to happen to Otto?
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Oh, shit.
Fuck, he owed us money.
And a canister. What happened to Otto?
Why do you ask? 24 hours. We'll meet you here. Don't disappoint me, gentlemen.
Oh, this is fucking stupid. I said that in my head. Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Well, you're bugged.
I know.
Okay.
Why do you gotta put this loyal shit on here? Because I would don't be like, you're bugged. Hey, you're bugged. You're tracked.
Yeah, it's
See ya.
it's called party cohesion.
Yeah.
Mandated by the DM. Okay.
Well, yeah, but not loyal under suicide here. Like, come on now. All right. He stops, and of course, in classic form, because obviously this guy is a connoisseur of old movies. He takes out a stack of adjusted dollars. Sorry about the mess. And he walks out.
I'm gonna finish my coffee.
Yeah, let's go there.
So you look at Muhammad, right? His head wasn't taken clean off, but kind of went in like a ballpoint pen, came out like a basketball. So this kind of head is just kind of dripping, and his lifeless eyes stare across the table at you.
Want to check him for a gun?
No, but I do think
As he drinks his coffee.
Did your guys encounter any bloop bloop bloops?
What you talking about?
During that whole exchange, did your guys...
I'm good.
Okay.
I mean, coffee's bad, but...
Angie owes you one.
What's going on? What's this tracker thing? You know what he's talking
Alright,
about. So we figure out what's going on.
Yeah, figure out what's going on. I took over my
And they
guy.
talk.
But we have a contact who owes us one who can maybe make that go away.
So your Geist, by the way, is at least nominally aware of your conscious self, right?
Right.
Conversations, things like
It's
that.
you said it in
You're bugged.
memories and stuff.
It doesn't. Right?
But it's present. So...
I can't write it down with my guy seeing it. I need sign language, but I can do that here. Alright, so what are we gonna do? Lucius.
I'm gonna signal
Lucius?
him. I'm gonna Lucius. It's pronounced Luscious. It's Gustav. You can call me Rami.
I'm
Ramirez.
sorry, Lucius.
I'm gonna do this. Cold cock. Out the fuck cold. Your Geist is turned off. Your brain is off. So I can get you in the fucking truck.
Which she didn't bring.
Which we didn't bring. Fuck.
So
Should
you
brought a
just
truck.
punched me out
Yeah.
in the coffee shop.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to haul you. I know. Fuck. Can't take you anywhere. Can't say anything. You're tracked and bugged. You're fucked.
Hairfoot could fix this.
Yeah, not today.
No.
So you're out.
All right.
You're cold. Cold cocked. Out. And now I can call a Hairfoot and an ANG.
Okay.
And a cab.
Okay. Fair enough.
Had too much to drink.
Gotcha. Yeah, so do you want to call a cab or do you want to call somebody to give you a ride?
Well, we do have a party member that's not present with a car you can drive.
Yeah, you want to call Date?
Yeah.
Okay. See if Date's busy. Oh, no. So not busy.
Oh, good.
Yeah, okay, so you are at the bar,
Mm-hmm.
okay, or you're at the, yeah, so you call them. Now, the assumption here is that all of you have equal access to your assets, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it would be chipped so that he could also access it. Yeah, so, yeah, you pick it up, it's like, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, what?
I need a ride.
You always need a ride.
I know, this is a bit of a different ride. How do you pronounce your name? Damn, Lau.
Jackson Lau.
Jackson Lau. We've had a complication with Jax. He's out cold here. We need to take him somewhere quiet. Electrically quiet. I need like a Faraday cage for people.
Okay, well, got it. Okay, so you know in Lorien, by the way, which is where you just came from, there's a lot of dead spots, right?
Yeah, but I don't know how dead is.
Well, if your guys can't connect, neither can his.
Even to the tracker.
What's that? Oh yeah, no.
Right? Like he's jacked up.
Right, no. So what happens is it didn't physically modify him.
Okay.
What it's done is somebody has recompiled his Geist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a fairly significant hacking feat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what it's done is
Okay, so he just needs to be in a dark out, someplace quiet.
Correct.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I'm on my way.
All right. So we go.
Okay.
We go.
Hour later, he shows up in the carryall.
Okay.
Okay.
He wakes up.
He
cracking
smells the
again.
vodka.
All right, let's go somewhere.
You looking for someplace quiet?
I'm looking for someplace quiet.
All right, fair enough.
And I don't want to make any calls or anything until he's stowed.
All right. So Date knows a place, and he will drive you there.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're in the blackout.
Yeah. So remember, the Geist, right, is transmitting your location, even if he's unconscious.
Oh, I know, but he can't hear what's happening because his brain's off. Can't talk.
Yeah.
None of that. So he might see it go beep, beep. My intention is for him to go bleep, 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 dark.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Dante drives you basically across the bridge into the outback. Okay.
Okay.
He parks at what used to be an old pulp mill, okay, or paper manufacturing plant, and pulls over to the side.
Okay.
Yeah, your Geist is searching for network.
Good.
So he kind of slides back, turns around. Care to let me know what the fuck is going on?
Yes, and filled in. Meaning I just filled you in.
Yeah, no, I got that. Yeah, so he goes over. He checks on Jackson. He does have some medical skill, so he's going to just make sure that you haven't, created permanent brain damage. Okay.
All right.
He says, well, you can't keep him unconscious for 24 hours.
No.
So who the fuck is this Otto guy? No, he knows Otto.
Yeah, he knows Otto.
So this guy said he went to see Otto?
I think he did more than see him. I'm pretty sure Otto's known more. You should have seen what they did to Muhammad. So.
Muhammad's dead?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no fixing that. Kind of busted. In public, not giving a shit. So. They remotely hacked his head. We need to get that either unhacked or removed. So.
All right. So Harefoot might be able to basically reset your Geist again, right?
Mm-hmm.
But right. Your Geist has a
roll
firewall,
snake eyes, right? She'll just snake eyes it. Fucking Harefoot. Well, that's I don't think we have another choice. So.
Well, how can we find the canister?
I don't give a fuck about the canister right now. Your head's screwed up. We can't even talk about the canister.
Well,
They might be recording your shit. I have
if we
no
don't get
idea
the
what's going
canister, then they'll let me go.
on. Doubtful. As soon as you go, you do what you want. Here, dead. There's no out. We got to get right first, and then figure out.
Well, and she was just in the process of taking out some people's guys, so I'm gonna just take it out.
Good, maybe. We can call Angie. We can call Harefoot. Let's see who picks up the phone.
Yes, okay.
So I need to get back into cell reception.
Okay.
Let's do that.
I hang out in this little nice clearing.
Yeah, with Dante. Okay.
Let's play some dice, Dante.
What was that?
Start playing dice.
Yeah. Okay. So so you reach out. Angie has not yet returned home.
Okay.
Okay. So you reach out to Harefoot. Harefoot's like, so are we starting to get serious here? Or what's going on? I've just lowered myself into a bath, and this is twice in 2 days.
2 baths in 2 days? Well, that's a 1-for-1.
What do you need?
And filled in. So, yeah. Now his head got remotely hacked.
Holy shit.
Somehow ended up one of these jobs.
They broke his Geist?
Yep. I have him in a dark zone right now.
Fuck.
They got him some kind of
That's
tracker and
corporate
God knows
black
what
ice,
else.
right?
Oh, pretty sure it was.
Did you get a picture of this guy?
Nah, my head did. I saw him. So, does my Geist not remember shit that I see?
No. Remember, your Geist doesn't have access to your senses.
Well, not currently.
Right.
Don't know about yours.
Well, he's got cyber eyes.
Oh yeah, so yeah, we do. We may, but it's going to be locked up in Liao's head.
So what do you want me to do?
Can you unfuck him? Take a look, see what you can do. I don't know. I don't know what I'm asking you to do because I don't know what can be done.
Well, okay. So if they've reset his Geist, there's a really good chance that they've put some sort of sleeperware inside of it. Mm-hmm. If that's the case, the only choices I have here are I could wipe the Geist and recompile it from core code, but it could take days to recompile.
Mm-hmm.
That's assuming that they haven't left some time bomb for somebody just like me inside of his brain.
Mm-hmm.
We're kind of getting to the end of how much I owe you here.
Yeah, well, yeah, I get it. This thing seemed pretty important that they're looking for. And we were owed on it from another job. So.
All right. This is going to put one on my side.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you?
Out back.
Fuck. You can never go to the nice places? Come on now.
Places with reception? Yeah, no.
All right, I'm on my way.
Thanks.
Okay. All right. Angie arrives around 3 in the morning. Okay. Whoever drops her off of his motorcycle, she obviously knows, but she's drenched like a wet rat when she arrives. She has a waterproof case slung over her back, which contains her deck. And as she kind of walks into the building, there is no signal here, right? So, congrats.
Mm-hmm. I'm special.
Mm-hmm. Your vision, by the way, you see her, but she's hazy. Right? Something's interfering with your
Cybernetics.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Okay. Yeah, I hope you don't mind. I took a bit of a precaution. She just lay down. Okay. So she lays you basically face down, right?
Face down. Oh.
And she plugs into the back. Okay. Plugs it into her deck.
Mm-hmm.
And then she kind of sits there. Now you've never actually seen her do this before, right? But she kind of sits there. It's almost like a meditative pose, and then her eyes roll back in her head, right? You suddenly feel the presence of something else inside of you, another presence, right? Like the Geist. You can tell. Yeah, the Geist. Stop.
You feel a presence. Your Geist is in your ass. She put her deck
in
your ass.
I don't know.
And you feel a presence.
I do.
You enjoy that.
I do indeed.
Okay.
Why?
Really? Really? Do we have to go there? All right. Okay. So what I'm going to rule is she's going to need to. It's a dramatic test in order to fix this. Okay. So she's going to need to roll a number of successes versus the complexity of the software that's been installed in you. Okay. Okay.
Judas
Holy.
Priest. So that's just one success to roll them.
I just shivered really, really big.
Okay. Well, good for her.
Sure, roll the 49.
Now, 32.
Jeez.
32 is not bad.
No.
Okay. Okay. So she basically rides into your Geist on her deck.
So she puts her deck in my Geist?
Into the access port on your Geist.
Into the access port of my Geist. She
Wow.
gets in there with
Really?
her deck.
Guys, what are you, like 10?
You said boobies.
All right. She can't fix what's broken. So she wipes it. Okay. Now you have all of your programs on chips, but you're going to need to reinstall them. Okay. What occurs is when you are done, all of the personality you've programmed into the Geist is now wiped out.
Right.
It's like, oh, good afternoon, user 01. Good to see you. How can I be of service to you? Right? You have not had this program since you were about 15.
Oh, jeez.
Right? So, like, your Geist has had a lot of sort of updates and changes. She zeroed it. Right? Yeah. So she comes out, her eyes roll back. She's like, wow, whoever did this to you, he was good. We're just lucky that your Geist is sort of behind the times. I was actually able to wipe it all. There was basically sleeperware everywhere. If I had tried to reprogram it, it would have reset, I would guess, within an hour or so. So I had no choice. I had to basically clean it. As it is, reconfigure it, and then as you reconfigure it, I'll actually watch for outbound signal. I'll see if I can ride it. It was desperately trying to call home while I was cleaning it. So it obviously has some sort of self-defense mechanism, right? You're lucky this isn't a higher version. Otherwise, the biofeedback might have been, well, damaging. Anyhow, so she's done. The other thing too is, so she was sort of getting this trance, but as she's doing this, like she's sweating, right? Like this is intense for her. Like her neural net is basically going crazy, right? So she stands up. Okay, that's one, right? Do you?
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Good luck, whatever you get yourselves into.
I think we'll need more than that.
Okay. So I think that's probably an excellent place to pause.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With a small twist in the road.
So
The plot-
shit, have our contact just died.
I know, right?
What are you talking about?
All
You have a
our
whole list of
outstanding
contacts.
money's gone.
You have a whole list of contacts.
Yeah, we gotta call him.
Anyhow, so we're going to call it there. And thanks for anybody who is listening. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll be back again next Sunday.
Next Sunday I'm okay. See you next week.
Yeah, okay. So we'll be back
This
next
session
week,
was brought to you by Bad Dog Brewing.
which is actually pretty decent.